in the world from one of the and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company. It's more.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonder Lunch, shop the latest trends at Maurice's, find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier, or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central Mall.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Call State Farm agent Wendell Campbell at 641-673-4462.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James' passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians, Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill & Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
Stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery for all your outdoor needs. Stam Garden Center will have a fresh supply of a wide variety of fall annuals, perennials, shrubs, and trees to fit any budget. Autumn Acres will be open Saturday, September 21st, and be open each Friday evening and Saturday through October 26th. Autumn Acres has family fun for everyone, so stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery and experience autumn.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonder Lunch, shop the latest trends at Maurice's, find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier, or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central Mall.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm Financial Advisor Jennifer Maid.
I'm Financial Advisor Austin Norris.
I'm Financial Advisor Amber Coffey.
I am Financial Advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm Financial Advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Financial Advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Call State Farm agent Wendell Campbell at 641-673-4462.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James' passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians, Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill & Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
Stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery for all your outdoor needs. Stam Garden Center will have a fresh supply of a wide variety of fall annuals, perennials, shrubs, and trees to fit any budget. Autumn Acres will be open Saturday, September 21st, and be open each Friday evening and Saturday through October 26th. Autumn Acres has family fun for everyone, so stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery and experience autumn.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
The Indians Network starts now. Brought to you by Fairway, Gardner Collier, STAM, William Penn University, Kinetic Edge, Mahaska Health, Langenkamp Funeral Chapel, Musco, Craig Ford, Penn Central Mall, Edward Jones, Midwest One, Clow Valve, Oski Dental, Bill & Ray's, Bates Funeral Chapel, Penn Central Eye Clinic, Community First Credit Union, and Wendell Campbell of State Farm. Get ready for Oskaloosa High School sports on the Indians Network. Live sports. Local content. Student-run broadcasts. MCG, Oski News, and KIIC bring you the Indians Network. Presented by Craig Ford.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lacey Stadium as the Indians Network is on the air. The Indians Network is a partnership between MCG, Oskaloosa News, and Thunder Country KIIC in cooperation with the Oskaloosa Community School District and the Oskaloosa Video Production students. My name is Jamie Brockman. We thank you for joining us tonight. We are eager and ready to go here for the season kickoff for your Oskaloosa Indians, and tonight they open up here at home on a beautiful Friday night, taking on Pella Christian, a team that beat Oskaloosa in the season opener a year ago, 51-33. We will take a quick break here to hear from our presenting partner here on the Indians Network, Craig Ford, and then we'll be right back to continue with our pregame after this.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Go Hawks! Go Cyclones!
Go to Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa for all things black and gold and cardinal and gold. It's one of the largest collections of sports gear for both teams anywhere in the state. Mahaska Drug has it all. It's a fun store to shop, loaded with ideas to make life a little entertaining, a little more enjoyable, and it's all in one store.
Hawkeyes! Cyclones! Hawkeyes! Cyclones!
Let everyone everyone know with Hawkeye and Cyclone merchandise from Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's big, really big.
And we are back here at Lacey Stadium in Oskaloosa, kicking off the high school football season for 2019 here on the all-new Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford, and this is the Mahaska Drug pregame show. My name is Jamie Brockman. I'm pleased to be joined by my partner, Double D, Doug DeCock. Doug, we've been waiting for this for quite a while, and here we are. It's season opening night for football, Friday night for Oskaloosa.
Boy, and it's not a disappointment tonight. What a beautiful night out here, and the crowd filing in as Pella Christian comes to town, Jamie, and they were the only blemish in the regular season on the Indians last year. So Oskaloosa has a little payback probably in mind tonight.
Yeah, they did beat Oskaloosa last year at Pella Christian 51-33 to start off the season, and then Oskaloosa ran off 8 straight wins, won the district, moved into the playoffs, and of course lost in the opening round of the 3A playoffs at home to Harlan, ending their season at 8-2 overall. Now, one big difference for Pella Christian, though, Doug, is the running back that ran all over the field against us last year and caused all kinds of problems. Noah Trimer is not there anymore. He has graduated, so that is a blessing for Oskaloosa because he was one talented running back for the Eagles.
Yes, he was. He was their leading rusher and their leading receiver last year, Jamie, and Pella Christian did take some hits on the offensive side of the ball. They also lost Jaden Heisman, a good receiver. And then what really hurt Oskaloosa last year in that game was special teams. It just killed them. Big returns, a return for a touchdown, and Nathan DeBrine was behind a lot of those, and he's playing football at Drake this fall. So Pella Christian got hit by some graduation, and I heard they had a few guys that weren't going to go out this year due to maybe some concussion problems from last year and towards the end of the year, and then some of the guys they did come back. So Pella Christian has been a solid program ever since Coach Staten went over there and got that thing started up, and I look for a decent game out of them tonight.
Speaking of Coach Staten, the legendary high school coach, longtime coach at Oskaloosa, started the football program at Pella Christian, ended his career at Albia. He is going to be honored here tonight between the first and second quarters. I'm looking forward to that. He was named to the Des Moines Register's 50 greatest Iowa high school football coaches of all time. Very well-deserving honor for Coach Staten. He'll be here tonight, and he'll be honored on the field between the first and second quarter, and everybody in Oski loves Coach Staten, so, and Pella Christian as well, as he started their program and got them going leading up to Coach Kakmarinsky and the success they've had since. So looking forward to seeing that tonight. That'll be a pretty neat moment between the first and second quarter. So let's talk about Oskaloosa. Oskaloosa 8-2 last year. We have to replace about 3,000 yards of offense, though, from last year, Doug. Cole Henry was just tremendous at quarterback. He threw for 2,129 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. Of course, he's now at UNI playing basketball. Leading rusher Casey Hill is gone. He's now at Grandview, 865 yards, 16 touchdowns a year ago. And we lost 2 or 3 pretty good receivers as well in the mix. So there are some holes to fill for Oskaloosa. But I think with that being said, we've got some talented guys in those positions, and it's going to open up our offense a little bit.
Well, I agree with you. It may take a little while to get comfortable, but Will Schultz, I think, is starting at quarterback tonight for the Indians. So I heard that in the scrimmage at Atumwa, he had a little, some shaky throws down there. So he's got to take care of the football. I think this team this year, their defense is good enough to carry them a little bit until the offense catches up. But hopefully we aren't not too confident over our scrimmage over at Atumwa, because they're down right now, and Pella Christian's certainly going to bring more to the ball game tonight than what Atumwa did in that scrimmage. Speaking of that is a big difference between this year and last year. Oskaloosa had numerous mistakes all over the place last year. In that first game, they did not get a scrimmage last year, so that scrimmage helps work some of the bugs out. I look for them to be a little bit more sharp here in the opening game. game.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how Coach Dowd calls the offense tonight. So many different weapons, specifically on the running, and the passing game is going to take a while to develop. So I'm not saying we're never going to go to the air, but I'm going to say we're going to be predominantly a running team for the most part this year, because Will Schultz has a lot of speed and talent at the quarterback position. We can run with him. And then you've got Tyler Miller, who is the starting tailback this year. He was the leading receiver a year ago, and he's a player that can do all kinds of things out there in the backfield, as well as catching passes as well on pass routes. You've got Isaac Schultz, the next leading receiver from a year ago back, and Cale Holmberg's going to be in there and get some carries and some passes. So those are some of the names I expect to be producing, but this offense is going to lean a lot on Tyler Miller this year, the senior.
Well, and as we all know, game is won in the trenches. Oskaloosa is going to start 1, 2, 3. They're going to start 4 linemen. Basically, their whole line is new this year.
Yep.
So there was a lot to replace there. Kenny Satimi played a little bit. Colton played some, but basically they're replacing their whole line. So hopefully they got it together, and I agree with you. They're going to try to pound the ball and get Schultz comfortable a little bit. Schultz is an excellent runner also, and he's a weapon that way, and he runs hard, and he can throw the ball. It just might take him a little time to get comfortable.
So both teams have some unanswered questions that they're going to get answers to tonight here in the season opener. Pella Christian is a very successful program in Class 1A under Coach Rich Kakmarinsky. They've been to the Dome, the 1A semifinals, the last 2 years. They finished up 8-4 last year. They got into the playoffs as an at-large. They did not win their district, but then they went all the way to the Dome for the second straight year. And they threw for 1,618 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions a year ago. They do return their quarterback, Dan Jungling, so he is back with experience under center for the Pella Christian Eagles. They rushed for 2,195 yards and 32 touchdowns a year ago. Oskaloosa, of course, this number is a little misleading because Cole Henry is now gone to graduation, but 2,235 passing yards a year ago, 23 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and rushed for 1,416 yards and 25 touchdowns. But again, a lot of new faces in that offense this year, as Doug just mentioned, up front on the line. You've got a new quarterback. You've got a running back shifting over from receiver. So it's going to be interesting to see, again, how Coach Dowd calls the offense, how aggressive he is, and what they choose to do tonight, how they want to use all these weapons. One other note, our star kicker, Aaron Blom, and he's our leading tackler from a year ago on defense as well, not in the lineup tonight. He will not be playing. He has an ankle injury. They do expect him to be back, I believe, next week. But Aaron Blom will not be playing tonight. Of course, he's a senior. He is committed to be a preferred walk-on at the University of Iowa next year. And so what they're going to do is Oskaloosa is going to have Will Schultz punting, and then doing the kicking tonight will be sophomore Carson Jensko. So Carson Jensko will be the kicker tonight with Aaron Blom not able to go. And that mixes up our defense a little bit too, because obviously Blom, leading tackler a year ago, is going to be in there at the linebacker position, leading the way on defense again this year too once he's back.
Well, and I don't think we can be remiss in saying that the reason Blom is out tonight is because in the playoff game, the referees made a call that I felt like was not a good call, and they thought he swung at somebody on a punt. He was running downfield. He just tried to swim and get his arm through, and they ended up kicking him out of the Harlan playoff game, and it cost us in that game. And he missed last year's Pella Christian game, and it cost us there. But that is the reason he's out tonight due to Iowa high school rules. The last football game he played, he was ejected from, which I don't believe was a good call, and so he has to unfortunately sit out tonight.
Yep, and so he will be eligible to go again next week, but he is also nursing a little bit of an ankle injury that he sustained in the Ottumwa scrimmage as well. So we are here in the Wood Iron Grill press box. We are high above Lacey Stadium on the very, very top floor of this beautiful press box at this great facility here at Lacey Stadium in Oskaloosa. Doug DeCock and myself, Jamie Brockman, down on the sidelines with us this year, backed by popular demand, is Coach Jay Harms. So let's bring in Coach Harms down there on the sideline. Coach, it's Football Friday. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, hey guys. As Doug was saying, what a beautiful night for football here tonight. You know, fans filing in as you guys were talking about, and I also agree with you, Doug. I'm going to be watching the trenches tonight. I think that's going to be a real key for this football team throughout the season. I think we have some skilled people, but it's won and lost up front there, defensively and offensively. And be interested to see tonight how we do against this Pella Christian team. And you guys have been through this before. I know, Doug, you have, and I have as a coach as well. When you play someone down, one or two classes, you're supposed to dominate and win ball games. But when you play a program like Pella Christian, you know that they're a fine program, so this is not a pushover, and we saw that, of course, last year in that football game at Pella Christian.
Absolutely. That is Coach Jay Harms. He's down on the sidelines roaming, and he'll be reporting periodically throughout the ball game here on the Indians Network. So again, it is season opening night tonight all across it. Well, there were some week 0 games last week, but all across the state, everybody is in action tonight for week 1 of the high school football season. And again, it's a beautiful Friday night, perfect weather, and we're going to have a great football game right here on the Indians Network tonight, presented by Craig Ford as Oskaloosa hosts Pella Christian. This is the Mahaska Drug pregame show. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, and we will be back here at Lacey Stadium as we get closer to kickoff, which is now about 11 minutes away. Don't go away.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonder Lunch, shop the latest trends at Maurice's, find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier, or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central Mall.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Welcome back, everybody, to Lacey Stadium here in Oskaloosa. Our Mahaska Drug pregame show continues as we are live in the Wood Iron Grill press box. On your screen right now, you see the 2019-2020 Oskaloosa Marching Indians as they march onto the track and get ready to play the school song and fire up the crowd and bring the team onto the field, as well as the national anthem coming up here in a few minutes. I will let everybody know that we invite you to stay tuned at halftime, and we will be featuring the full performance performance of the Oskaloosa Marching Band tonight at halftime uninterrupted. So you can check out the band under new director Chris Copeland, who takes over this year as the director of the Oskaloosa Bands, and we'll see what they have to offer this year for their competition shows. All right, well, let's see here. We're about 6 minutes away from the scheduled kickoff time, so here in a moment you're going to see the team roar out onto the field and the crowd go crazy. Here comes Pella Christian from their locker room onto the field right now. And here in a moment, the band will fire up the Indian fight song, and the Indians will take the field here at Lacey Stadium. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the 2019 Oskaloosa Indians. I got chills, Doug. It's getting real now.
I love that fight song, Jim.
It is Football Friday night. Well, this is the Mahaska Drug pregame show. Again, we think some keys tonight, Doug. Just talk about keys to the game. You talked about the line play is going to be big. I also think it's going to be big to see how the young sophomore quarterback Will Schultz performs tonight. Now that he's actually under the gun and under center out there, and it's all real.
Well, I think kind of what you're alluding to there is ball security. Turnovers was another thing that hurt Oskaloosa last year. So on both sides of the ball security is going to be key, as it is in most football games. So can the Indians take care of it? Can they execute? Will Pella Christian find some answers to some lost players? We're getting ready to find out.
All right, well, let's go back down to the sideline where Coach Jay Harms is standing by. And Coach is going to give us a report on the field and weather conditions here leading up to kickoff, and that is presented by TS Lawn Care, Oskaloosa's hometown lawn care company, proudly supporting our Oskaloosa Indians. So, Coach Harms, it is beautiful for opening week here in Football Friday night.
Yeah, I'm going to cut you off, guys. We're getting ready to play the national anthem here, then I'll get that for you.
All right, we'll go back to Coach Harms here in a moment. Right now, let's enjoy the national anthem. The raising of the flag and the playing of the national anthem by the Oskaloosa Marching Indians. Okay, back down now to the sideline. Coach Jay Harms for a weather conditions report here as we get ready to kick it off.
Yeah, guys, we mentioned earlier what a beautiful night. Friday night lights here in the state of Iowa, and a little bit different than maybe in Florida. They might be getting rain there, but boy, we got perfect conditions tonight here in Oskaloosa. Right now we're looking at 71 degrees here down here on the plain surface. Winds are 4 miles an hour out of the east-northeast, so not going to be a big factor in tonight's football game. And just, wow, what great conditions for this opening night game for the Oskaloosa Indians.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Jay Harms down on the sideline. And weather conditions are presented by TS Lawn Care, Oskaloosa's hometown lawn care company, proudly supporting our Oskaloosa Indians. Totoscape Lawn Care. All right, let's take a look at our starting lineups. And actually, let's wait until they meet here, the captains, and we figure out who's kicking off and who gets first offense and first defense. And then we'll run through it that way for you. As our Mahaska Drug pregame show is about to wrap up, here come the captains out to the middle of the field. Wyatt Creer, Colton Butler, and Tyler Miller. The three Oski captains going out to midfield to meet up with Pella Christian. They'll do the coin toss and determine who's going to start on offense and who's going to start on defense. So what start on offense if you get the choice and get out here and see if you can strike quick, or do you want to come out on defense and see if you can send a statement early and stop the Eagles?
Well, I think I'd like to have the ball right away, and let's see what we're going to do here.
Yeah, they had Pella Christian won the toss, and they took the ball.
All right, thanks, Coach. So Oskaloosa is going to start on defense, and Pella Christian will have the opening possession of 2019 here at Lacey Stadium. So you've been watching the Mahaska Drug pregame show, and now let's take a look at our starting lineups, and we'll start with Pella Christian since they will have the ball first. And up front on their line, their center will be Grant Alsum. The left tackle will be Zach DeVries. He's a big guy, 6 foot, 230-pound junior. Right tackle is Devin Haveman, a 6'2", 245-pound senior. The guards, left side is Ben DeBoof, 5'11", 210-pound junior. And the right side is Stone Turner, a 5'9", 190-pound senior. Wide receivers for the Eagles will be Kian Cadwell, number 22. He's a 6'3", 195-pound senior. And number 2, Luke Mulder, a 6'5", 200-pound junior. Slot back is Jack Vermeer, a 6'2", 200-pound senior. Running backs, the main running back will be Jace Mills. He's a 5'10", 195-pound senior, number 5. He is going to be called on a lot tonight on the Eagles' offensive side. The other running back will be Cody Boonder, a 5'10", 185-pound junior. And returning as the starting quarterback is number 3, Dan Jungling for Pella Christian. And Jungling had a pretty good season a year ago, 129 of 228 through the air. 1,598 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. And he returns as the starting quarterback. Oski defensively. The defensive ends will be Walker Newman and Noah Van Veldhuizen. The tackles up front, Colton Butler and Kenny Satimi. The linebacking core, Cody Gunn, Tyler Miller, Colin Snicker, and Wyatt Creer. Cornerbacks are Mason Ford and Sullivan Ty, and the free safety for Oskaloosa will be Reed Brown. Oski coached by Jake Jenkins, and Pella Christian coached by Rich Kakmarinsky. We are underway. The opening kick is a squid kick. It's going to roll out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Well,
and
a very effective kick there, Jamie, and that was on purpose by Carson Jensko. He saw an opening over here. Carson, an ex-soccer player, was able to just kind of place it over there. So very effective opening kickoff for Oskaloosa.
So they're going to spot it right at the 18-yard line. So Pella Christian will come out first down and 10, starting at their own 18-yard line as we come to you live from the Wood Iron Grill press box. And it is go time. Football Friday Night is on the air on the all-new Indians Network, a partnership between Oski News, Thunder Country, KIIC, MCG, Oskaloosa Community Schools, and the OVP program. Pella Christian keeps it on the ground right away, and the Oski defense stuffs it for a 2-yard loss back at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like Butler was in there. They went right up the middle with the Mills, and Oskaloosa was not fooled on it.
Good job there up front by the big boys.
The strength of this defensive team is up front. That defensive line is very good.
Colton Butler's number 52, Kenny Satimi number 72. Watch them up front. Long count here by Pella Christian, working from the shotgun. They swing it in the flat. It's caught, 15, 16-yard line. That's going to go for no gain. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and long here for Pella Christian.
Well, good defense there on the quick swing pass from Pella Christian. One thing to look for, Jamie, is with the new rules in high school, you don't get a lot of hitting and tackling practice anymore in practice. So you might see some missed tackles here tonight in the first game.
Shotgun again for Jungling. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Jungling rolling to his right. He's got a man open at the 25-yard line. He catches it, gets out of bounds at the 26. That is a gain of 10, but it's going to be a couple yards short. And an early decision to make here for Coach Rich Kakmarinsky. 4th and short. Do you go for it, or do you punt it away?
That awful soft defense there. I'm not sure why. If he would have turned around, he could have got the first down. He still had a couple, 2-3 yards. He could have turned it upfield, but he just kind of ran out of bounds, and that's a break for Oskaloosa because that was going to be a first down.
Absolutely. So instead, the punt team comes on for Pella Christian. And I believe that's Tyler Miller.
Miller's back, yep.
Yep, Tyler Miller back to receive the punt. Punter for Pella Christian is Cody Boonder, number 28.
You got to watch a fake here. You never know. He's a running back.
Oh, he is going to kick it away. It's a high but short punt. And Miller is going to catch it inside the 50-yard line at about the 48. So the Eagles are going to have great field position to start this first drive of 2019 at the Eagles' 47-yard line is where Oskaloosa takes over. So offensively for Oski, the center is Gavin Higgins. The guards are Cale Bollinger and Kenny Satimi. Tackles are Colton Butler and Noah Ide. The tight end will be Noah Van Veldhuizen, rotating with Cody Gunn. Wide receiver will be Wyatt Creer, rotating with Cooper Spry. The other wide receiver will be Isaac Schultz. Fullback is Cale Holmberg. Tailback, Tyler Miller. And the sophomore quarterback, Will Schultz. He'll start from the gun. Van Veldhuizen shifts from the left to the right side of the line. And now Holmberg in motion. And it's going to be a quarterback keep designed by Will Schultz right up the right side. He spins, makes people miss at the 40, still on his feet across the 35, fighting down near the 30. What a big run by the sophomore quarterback to start it off, a 17-yard gain, Double D.
Boy, what a great call coming out of the box there by Dowd. He shows only one back, then he runs motion with Van Veldhuizen to the right, and then once he's set, he comes with Holmberg, who's really the kind of the fullback, and gets him set in front of Miller, and a good run for the Indians.
First down and 10, Oskaloosa just shy of the Eagles' 30-yard line. Holmberg going in motion from the left. Plants in the backfield. Again, a keep for Will Schultz. And look at that. Stiff arms past one defender and dives forward to the 27-yard line. 4 more yards for the quarterback, Will Schultz.
Well, they're just leading with the 2 running backs, and Schultz is ducking in behind him, so Oskaloosa's got more guys than Pella Christian. And
late
got a flag
here.
here.
It's on Oskaloosa. Pella Christian was clapping their hands, so going to back us up.
Yeah, I think you're right, Coach Harms. Penalty against Oskaloosa is going to wipe out that 4-yard run by Will Schultz. First penalty of the game against the Indians.
Now, I went to a couple practices, Coach, and they were having problems with an lineman that was just continually was grabbing his defender. So they were trying to get that fixed up, and hopefully they do. I hope that wasn't him right away, because at that practice he was blatantly holding.
Wipe out the 4-yard run by Schultz. Back it up 10. It's 1st and 10. Oski now at the Eagle 37-yard line. Van Veldhuizen goes in motion from the right. Sets on the left side. Shotgun for Will Schultz. Keeps it again. Right side. Lowers his head across the 35. Forward to the 33-yard line, it looks like. So a gain of 4 there.
Well, we've definitely seen already a little different look at offense this year than last year's, guys.
Yeah, I like it, the multiple shifts, and I like it, Coach. Now, you watch for him to run that play they just ran and pitch to Miller here pretty quick.
2nd down and 14, Oskaloosa from the Pella Christian 35-yard line. Shotgun again for Will Schultz. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Long snap count.
There goes.
And a fake handoff. Play action. Schultz rolling to his left, and he just flips it forward to Miller. And it's going to be incomplete. That was kind of a dangerous toss there by Will.
Well, I was watching Van Veldhuizen. He broke open about the 10-yard line, put his hand up, but Schultz didn't see him. So pretty decent job by the offensive line there. I tried to not be a ball watcher every play here and see what's going on. And looked like the offensive line did a pretty good job that time.
Brings up 3rd and 14, Oskaloosa from the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Yeah, I think number 10 is going to touch the ball this time.
I think you're right, Coach. Tyler Miller has not touched the ball yet. Looking to the sideline here. Long time to get
a little quick swing here.
Long time to get the play in. And Schultz drops back, looks to throw, and it is almost picked off, and it is incomplete. Almost intercepted there by Pella Christian. That was Bennett Spronk, number 34, one of the cornerbacks who got a hand on it.
Well, it almost looked like it went through Creer's hands there, and then Spronk about got the interception.
So it'll bring up 4th down and long for the Indians. 4th and 14 from the 35. This is where you'd kind of like to have Blom, because, I mean,
it'd be a
52-yard field goal, and he's capable of that. But
quick kick. Schultz is a punter.
Yep, Schultz is the punter.
Yep.
And now you see him drop back, and it's exactly what it is, a quick kick.
That's
and
gonna roll in.
It's going to bounce at about the 2, and Indians down it at the 1-yard line. Look at that.
Oh, he had some overspin on that. I thought it was going to hit and dive into the end zone, but he hit the front point that's bounced straight up.
Beautiful quick kick by the punter, Will Schultz, and the Oski special teams down there quickly to down it at the 1-yard line.
All right, D-line, now's the time to dig in and hold them right there. We cannot place a soft on that corner and give up that pass.
So here come the Eagles, 1st and 10, starting their own 1-yard line. Quarterback jungling in the shotgun, deep in his own end zone. 3 receivers right, 1 left, motion from the left, and they hand it off to the motion man trying to get to the outside. He does, lowers his head, puts a boom on the defender, dives forward to the 9-yard line. It's a nice hard 7-yard run right there by Cody Boonder.
Really good run there. They had an empty back, and they ran a little jet sweep there to the right, and there was some room, and Pella Christian gets a nice 8-yard gain on 1st down.
So it brings up 2nd down and 2. Just shy of the 10-yard line. Again, shotgun for jungling. Quick handoff up the middle. And he's across the 10, dives forward to the 12, picks up about 2 yards. That's Cody Boonder again.
Well, good push by the Pella Christian line there. Able to, as I mentioned, the defensive line coaching staff felt like that was the strength of this defense, and Pella Christian just rooted it out of there from their own 1-yard line. So, good job by the Eagles.
Boonder carried 13 times for 65 yards last year. Going to have a lot more than that this year. 1st and 10, Pella Christian from their own 14-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Shotgun for jungling. He's rolling left, throws, and
nice catch.
Diving catch made at the 17-yard line. A gain of 3 by the Pella Christian offense. That was number 7, I believe, Max Wickard on the reception.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, Jamie, jungling had a fine year passing the ball, 120 QB rating, so he can throw it.
2nd down and 7. After the 3-yard gain on the pass play. And this time it's a keeper on the left side, diving forward just across the 20-yard line. A gain of 3 for jungling on the keeper.
Well, another good gain. Gives you 3rd and short, and that's the type of situations you want to be. Most everything Pella Christian's running is an option, whether to hand it off. It's a misdirection almost. We're gonna either give it off to the right or fake it to the right, and we can go the other way. So nothing is just straight pitch the ball to the left or right.
Shotgun again for jungling. Quick handoff. That's Boonder. Finds a hole. It closes quickly, though, as he crosses the 20 and he gets to the 22. It's a short 1-yard gain.
Yep, 4th down. He's marked it.
It's going to be 4th and short here again for the Eagles, and the line of scrimmage is the 22-yard line.
He's going to kick it. Once again, you got to watch for the fake punt here. A couple players going in for Oskaloosa, number 65 and number 60. For the Indians, 65, Hunter Brown, number 60, Caden Van Hemert come in on this punt.
Tyler Miller back to receive. Again, it'll be good field position for Oskaloosa. Boonder, the punter.
That's a good one.
Pretty good punt. Backing Miller up, he signals for the fair catch, and he makes it at his own 45-yard line. So the Indian offense will try again, 1st and 10, just across their own 45-yard line. 6:09 left to go in this first quarter. Here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. In the Wood Iron Grill press box, I'm Jamie Brockman, joined by Doug DeCock. On the sideline is Coach Jay Harms, and running the controls, producing, directing, running the cameras, are students from the Oskaloosa video production class.
Yeah, good job by Pella Christian. They flipped the field a little bit. They gained 6 yards. Oskaloosa started at the 48 the first time. They'll start at their own 46 this time. So they get it out from the 1-yard line and actually get a little deeper.
All right, motion from the right side. They faked the handoff to him. That was a beautiful fake, and then I think Schultz just kept it straight up the middle. He did.
Yeah, that's Cooper Spry coming across there on what Oskaloosa's version of a jet sweep. They faked it, and then Schultz right up the middle.
Just a 1-yard gain is all he's credited with there, but already Will Schultz has carried the ball, I think, 5 times early in this first quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Shotgun again for Will Schultz. Schultz, straight drop, looks to his right, back to his left, he throws. That is caught by Holmberg, and he'll be brought down to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 12, and an Indian first down on the first pass completion of the game to Holmberg.
Good job by the offensive line, and a good job by the back. Miller picking up a blitzing linebacker there to give Schultz enough time to hit Holmberg over the middle.
I want to thank Wood Iron Grill for delivering us some delicious food tonight here in the Wood Iron Grill press box. We'll be mowing on that throughout the game. Here's a handoff. Tyler Miller's first touch of the game, and he angles it to the right across the 35.
A little bit of a slow developing play there.
I'm going to give him a gain of 1. Fell just across the 35, so I'll give him a positive gain of 1.
Oh, come on, Jamie.
Second down and 9.
I bet Rory over there's not giving him 1. Now, Rory's complaining about the spot. We're sitting next to the statisticians here, which they do a fantastic job, and they actually have the history of Oskaloosa football in their hands every Friday night.
Holmberg in motion. Schultz hands it to him on the end around, trying to turn the corner on the right side, and doesn't quite get it turned. It's another short gain of 1 for Holmberg that time. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
I think we can get Van Veldhuizen on something deep here.
Yeah, you got Van Veldhuizen, number 87, lined up wide to the left. Holmberg next to him.
And we still haven't tried a swing pass to Miller yet.
And we haven't looked to Isaac Schultz either.
Yeah, Schultz split wide right. Cooper Spry in the slot inside of him. Holmberg and Van Veldhuizen split wide left.
Shotgun for Schultz. Straight drop. Looking. Now he throws, and that is picked off. There's a flag on the play. Intercepted by Pella Christian at the 15-yard line. Boonder on the interception. He spins off a tackle at the 25. Still on his feet to about the 29, but there is a flag right where the interception occurred.
I don't know if this is going to be a defensive push or holding before the ball even got there, because it's a defensive pass interference. He pushed him, and that's why he was able to catch the ball. I thought, Schultz threw it way behind him, but that's why he threw it behind him.
Here's the replay.
And it was before that. It was before what you could see there on TV, the interference.
Great job there by the OVP students down there on the controls, getting that replay, capturing it.
That's a big penalty.
It is a big penalty. So wipe out the Pella Christian interception that he returned back to about the 30, and instead it is a first down Oskaloosa at the Eagles 20 now, as the Eagles have entered for the first time tonight and the first time this season the Eye Care Partners Red Zone.
Oh, that's my boy Jimmy.
You betcha. For all your eye care needs, see Dr. Jim Else at Eye Care Partners in Penn Central Mall. Coming around the left side, that is Tyler Miller, and he wasn't able to really turn the corner. He gets a gain of about 6 there. He gets to the 14.
You got 8 on that. 7.
7, okay.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that little swing to Miller. He's awesome in the open field, and you'll see that a lot this year.
Now standing by Coach Jenkins, he yells out, horse collar, horse collar.
It looked like one.
Yeah, it was close.
All right, Schultz going to keep it himself again, trying the right side. He's hit right away, keeps his feet moving forward for a short gain. Actually, they're going to tag him for a loss of 1.
Will's got to be just a little more patient on that. He's tucking it down awful quick. It looks like maybe he could get the ball out to Miller on a pitch here and there.
3rd and short here. 3rd and 4 for Oskaloosa. Line of scrimmage is the Pella Christian 14-yard line. Schultz will be in the shotgun. You've got Holmberg to his left and Miller to his right. Van Veldhuizen wide left. Spry and Isaac Schultz wide right. And that was kind of a broken play, it looked like. And Schultz is going to be tackled for a loss.
So are we going to try a field goal here with Jensko?
Well, what did you see on that play, Coach Harms?
Yeah, I agree. I think it was definitely a busted play. It looked like he was going to stick it in his belly, and then all of a sudden, I'm not sure if he didn't think he had it in there good enough, and he pulled it out, and then it was just too late.
So the Eagles Oski lines up like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 8. Remember, though, Will Schultz is the punter, so.
Well, you're not going to punt here, I wouldn't think. Empty backfield. Pella Christian a little confused on defense here.
And Will Schultz, we are going for it. Schultz throws, and it is incomplete at the 15-yard line. He had Tyler Miller there, but Tyler Miller couldn't haul it in, and the Indians will turn it over on downs. But, it's still deep in Eagles territory at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, the problem with that throw is you're not even going to get the first down. Well, a good throw, he might be able to outrun that guy to the first down, but I think you want to look at your first option wants to be somebody that's going to the first down marker.
Yeah, it could look like Tyler just went and he just sat on the route, and he wasn't going to be able to go after that.
He did. He sat on it and spun out towards the outside, but it was going to be tough if he caught it anyway to get the first down.
First quarter winding down, 2:10 left in the quarter, no score. And Pella Christian takes over 1st and 10 at their own 17. Shotgun to Jungling, fakes a handoff, he throws, and it is complete to the far side across the 20, 21, 22-yard line, a gain of 4. And on the reception there for the Eagles was number 5, Jace Amils, the 5'10 senior.
Yeah, Mason Ford over there, number 5 for the Indians, coming up and almost stripped the ball away and spun him around, but still able to get about 3 or 4 yards out of that.
2nd down and 6, Eagles at their own 22-yard line. Jungling looking to throw, hopping in the pocket, throws, and leads his receiver by about 4 or 5 yards, incomplete. That was Boonder, the intended receiver.
Yeah, and Creer had Boonder coming out of the backfield there, I think. So he was running a little stop and go on him, and the ball overthrown.
So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 from the Pella Christian 22-yard line. They send trips to the right and 2 to the left, empty backfield. Now motion. They fake the handoff to Boonder. Jungling keeps it himself. He's got a big hole, lots of running room, 40, 45, 50 into Indians territory, and finally driven down at about, looks like the Indians' 43-yard line.
Well, that looks like that's going to be their bread and butter. They're going to either run the jet sweep or they're going to fake it and dive it up the middle. They're using Oskaloosa's interior lineman's penetration, and they just take them right out themselves, right out of the play there.
35-yard gain on the sweep by the quarterback Jungling, and now they run it to the right side. They give it to Boonder this time, and Boonder gets across the 45, and then he's quickly swallowed by Tyler Miller. And also Sullivan Ty in on that tackle. Gain of 4.
Jamie, they found something that works here, and they're going to keep going to it. Anytime there's a tight situation.
2nd down and 6. Fakes the throw, pump fakes, now hopping around the pocket. And finally swallowed by Oskaloosa, shy of the 40-yard line.
65 for Oskaloosa. Hunter Brown was in on that series. He got some good penetration from the end spot. I thought maybe he'd draw a holding penalty there, but they didn't call it.
Loss of about a half a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. And they give it to Mills. He's trying to get to the outside. Oh, he is hit hard. Ball is loose. Fumble. Indians are on it. The Indians are on it at the 47-yard line.
Well, great defense by Oskaloosa there. Van Veldhuizen, from his end position, was able to string it out, and then somebody knifed in there, put a helmet right on the ball, and knocked it loose, and then it was recovered. And I think Van Veldhuizen might have got the
Here's the replay. Let's see if we can catch a closer view of this here.
Look at 87 flowing out there. It is that Mason Ford? Yeah, it's Mason Ford. Knocks it away, and then Van Veldhuizen falls back on it for the Indians.
Good job. Great job on the replay there by our OVP crew. So the Indians recover the fumble, knocked loose by Mason Ford, recovered by Noah Van Veldhuizen, and the Indians with some momentum now. 1st and 10, they start at the Eagles' 47-yard line. One thing is, in this opening quarter, Oskaloosa has had great field position, just haven't been able to do anything. Will Schultz, keeper around the right side, finds some room across the 40, and still moving to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of near 10, and it is 10. It's a 1st down for Will Schultz.
Yeah, I know Coach Dowd he'll talk about tempo and getting in a rhythm, and once they get things rolling, they like to keep going, and they would prefer to go fast.
1st and 10, Oskaloosa.
Confusion here.
At the 36-yard line of Pella Christian. Pistol here for Schultz, and he keeps it up the left side this time, and
well, it looked
shoestring
like
tackle made around the 28.
Jamie, it looked like movement on the offensive line, but I think it was the center. I think everybody else was going on 2, and he went on 1.
So a gain of 8 there by Will Schultz, and that will be the final play of our first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books for 2019. No score, but Oskaloosa will be on the move here to start the second quarter with a 2nd and 2. Excuse me, at the Pella Christian 36-yard line. You're watching Indians football on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We'll be back after this.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
All right, welcome back to Lacey Stadium and the Wood Iron Girl press box. Longtime coach Jerry Staten being honored right now on the track. If our camera crew can possibly catch a view of him down there. Longtime coach at Oskaloosa, won the championship in 1996. Started the program at Pella Christian.
We got second in 83.
And then, of course, he retired at Albia, is where he finally called it quits, but voted by the Des Moines Register as one of the 50 greatest Iowa high school football coaches in Iowa history. Well-deserved for Coach Jerry Staten. He's honored here between quarters.
Yes, it is well-deserved. I mean, he really relished going in and taking over programs and building them from the ground up, and he did it in the weight room. He did it. You know, it wasn't all on the field. There was a lot of stuff that went on off the field, and he created, you know, he raised fine young men while he was coaching.
Absolutely. So we go to the second quarter, no score. And Oski with the ball here to start the second quarter. It'll be a 2nd down and 2, and line of scrimmage will be the 28-yard line of Pella Christian. We have 63 yards offense for Oski in the first quarter, and 57 for Pella Christian.
Pretty even.
Pretty even.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty even first quarter. I felt like that first down that Pella Christian got and when they started at the 1-yard line was really big, because they was able to punt it and even get it out of their territory. So the Indians been starting around the 50-yard line all 3 drives they've had. They need to cash in here sometime.
Each team had a turnover in the first quarter. Oskaloosa turned it over on downs, and Pella Christian with the fumble recovered by Noah Van Veldhuizen.
Finally getting the chains figured out here. They had it set up 2nd and 8 instead of 2nd and 2.
They had it turned around.
Yep.
They didn't have. They had the clip on the line and they flip-flop.
All right, looks like we got them set now. 2nd down and 2 for the Indians as we start this second quarter at the Eagles' 28-yard line. No score. Second quarter. Motion out of the backfield is Miller, and it's going to be another keeper for Will Schultz. Lowers his head. He's across the 25 to the 23-yard line. 5 yards there by Will Schultz.
Yeah, good hard run by Schultz right up the gut behind Satimi and Higgins, the center and the left guard, and good play call. Now they're going to hit Miller when he does that one of these times. Sprinting out to the right, trying to get him some space.
First down, Oskaloosa, now at the 22 of Pella Christian. 2 receivers wide, 1 left. Schultz looking to throw. He airs it up to the end zone, looking toward his brother. Isaac can't quite haul it in at the pylon in the corner.
Just missed it there. Pretty good throw from Schultz, and once again the offensive line doing a good job of protecting the quarterback.
Yep, Schultz had good time there, and that's certainly not the only time you're going to see the Schultz to Schultz look and offense. Those two are going to connect a lot as the year goes on. Second down and 10, Oski from the Pella Christian 22. Two receivers to each side. Shotgun again for Will Schultz. Looking to throw. Looks left. Now throws right. Wide open. Wyatt Creer. Touchdown Indians! Schultz to Creer for the opening score of 2019.
Well, beautiful play there. Nice throw by Schultz. But once again, the offensive line and Tyler Miller stepping up to pick up a block is just the key to that play. And a beautiful throw and catch. And Oskaloosa has their first touchdown in 2019. Oh, there's the cannon. It's still alive.
Yes, it is.
Made it through the harsh winter of Iowa.
Now it's official. It's football.
Early second quarter score by the Indians. Will Schultz to Wyatt Creer on a 22-yard connection, and now Carson Jensko to kick the PAT. The snap is very low, and that's going to be no good. And that is no fault there of Jensko. That snap was in the turf, Coach Harms.
Yep, he didn't have a chance. Actually, nice job by Will to give him a chance to even get it off. But, yeah, nice touchdown. I was just going to mention, boy, we needed some points that time because we've been on our side of the field, all game so far. But great pass by Will. He kind of looked off the intended receiver. He looked to his left and came back over the middle and wide open.
All right, 6-0 Indians, 11:27 to go in the first half. We'll take a 30-second break. Back with kickoff right after this on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
22-yard strike. Will Schultz to Wyatt Creer, sophomore to senior. And the Indians have a 6-0 lead here with 11:27 to go in the first half. We're back in the Wood Iron Grill press box with Doug DeCock. I'm Jamie Brockman. On the sidelines is Coach Jay Harms.
He's finding out something interesting for us. We'll break some news to you in a little while.
All right, here comes the kick. Carson Jensko to kick for Oskaloosa. Another squid kick down the field. And fumble! Oh! Oskaloosa had it but lost it out of bounds. Oh, man. Tell you what, that was a beautiful play right there, and Reed Brown just about had a big recovery right there for Oski, but it slipped away out of bounds.
Boy, it popped out of the PC player's arms, and Reed had a wide open shot at it, and he went to close his arms and it bounced off his chest. Once again, great kick by Jensko.
Well, one thing I can tell you is Pella Christian did not prepare for these squid kicks, Doug, because they're expecting Aaron Blom, I'm sure.
Well, no, they would have known that.
Well, still though, I mean, I don't know. It's just probably something they weren't expecting, I'm guessing. And so far, it has created some problems. So the Eagles have possession, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Again, starting from deep in their own territory, and they hand it off in the backfield to Emils.
Tackle by Creer there. Nice job filling in the hole. Ford comes in late with a little bit, but good job by Wyatt filling in the hole.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd down and 8 from the Eagles' own 27-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Motion for the Eagles. They take a couple of handoffs and then drug down in the backfield by Noah Van Veldhuizen. Sacking the quarterback, jungling for a loss at the 20.
Got a flag down.
24-yard line.
Got a flag on the play. So number 75 got in there for Oskaloosa. Nicholas Thomas is trying to read that. Number 75 in there on that play. So Oskaloosa sprinkling in some substitutions here and there, trying to keep everybody fresh. Good job by Noah staying home on that play.
Officials are still discussing. They've not yet moved the ball. They're talking to Oskaloosa.
I'd decline it if I was Oski almost.
Holding against Pella Christian, and Oskaloosa declines. They will take the sack and loss. Loss of 3, so it is 3rd down and 11. At the Eagles' 24-yard line, 3rd and long. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Shotgun again for jungling. Jungling, rolling right, throws on the run, almost picked off. 2 Indian defenders had a shot at it.
Cody Gunn, the first one.
And the other one, Reed Brown.
Flag here in the backfield.
Roughing the passer.
Well, I didn't think he didn't rough him. I'm not sure what he's calling here. A hold?
Yeah, it is a hold against Pella Christian. So that'll be declined. It'll bring up 4th and long for Pella Christian, and they will punt the football away. So, Coach Harms, you were just down there looking at some new technology the Indians have to work with on the sidelines.
Yeah, my goodness. I was talking to some of the assistant coaches. They said they think actually in college it's illegal, but they have the live video of the game, and they go back and they watch replay the previous series to see how they're lined up, like where people are shifting and where to put people. So they're making adjustments, just by being able to watch that and see what's going on the field.
That is amazing. I can see that screen from up here.
All right, here comes the punt. Boonder, high punt. Miller receives it at his own 46-yard line. He's across midfield, switches direction, makes a guy miss. Here goes number 10, Tyler Miller, 35-30, and drug down, shoelace tackle at the 27-yard line. What a return by Tyler Miller.
Well, good job of Miller cutting back across the grain. I knew he was going to outrun that linebacker, but he couldn't quite get away from number 28, Boonder, and he drags him down at the 28-yard line. Coach, real quick, back to the video equipment. I do not see that on the Pella Christian sideline. So is that something teams bring along, I wonder, or?
Yeah, it must be. I know. I just was talking to Scott Van Veldhuizen, and he just said, "Yep, new technology, whatever." So I'm not sure how we got it or where it came from, but. Yeah, man, what a nice asset to have there on the sidelines.
That is, especially when your opponent doesn't have it.
Absolutely. Great field position once again for Oskaloosa, starting at the 28 of Pella Christian, 1st down and 10. They split a receiver to each side. Motion coming from the left side. And planting in the backfield, that's Holmberg. They hand it off straight forward. And a gain of about 2, as I believe his forward momentum got him to the 26-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play for Tyler Miller.
A little power football there. Bring Holmberg in motion, sit him down in a old-fashioned fullback position, and just power it up through the middle.
2nd down and 8. 2 receivers right this time, 1 left. Isaac Schultz wide right, Noah Van Veldhuizen wide left. Cooper Spry also split out to the right side. Holmberg, Miller in the backfield. And shotgun again for Schultz. Schultz drops back, hopping around, throws, finds a receiver. That's his brother Isaac Schultz. He had it at the 15 and drops it. Oh, Isaac would love to have that one back. You can see the frustration as he says, "That's my bad," walking back to the huddle.
Yeah, you got to catch that one. A little curl in route. About an 8-yard curl in route, and Schultz sat down, and his brother Will put it right on his hands, and he just dropped it. So I'll tell you what, I'm impressed that we have not seen procedure calls and a bunch of little ticky-tack penalties that are so common in the first game of the year. So it's been impressive here watching this offense, because it's not an easy offense to learn.
Schultz had 26 catches, 432 yards, and 6 touchdowns a year ago. Looking to throw again, Will Schultz. Now he steps up to the pocket. He's got opening. He's at the 20, and he'll be drugged down there after a gain of 6, which is going to bring up a 4th and short. 4th and about 2 to go for Oski, right at the 20-yard line, just outside the 20-yard line. Not quite in the Eye Care Partners red zone just yet, but it's 4th and short, Doug. What do you do here?
Well, I'd get the ball out to Miller. Miller was wide open on that play. We got good yardage, but if he just takes off out here to the right and Will finds him, I think they can get it.
All right, big play right here. 4th and 3. Oski just outside the Pella Christian 20. Schultz looking to throw. He does. He's got Isaac Schultz wide open. 10, 5, down at the 2 for Isaac Schultz. A gain of 19, and it is 1st and goal Oskaloosa as the Indians march into the Eye Care Partners red zone.
Well, same play they just ran a little bit ago that Schultz dropped it and then ran the same play, and it's wide open again. So they found a soft spot there in the middle of the field.
1st and goal Oskaloosa. 2 receivers split to each side. Miller alone in the backfield. He has the football. He powers forward. Touchdown, Indians. Tyler Miller, 3-yard run. And the Indians have scored on their last 2 possessions.
Well, nice looking drive there, Jamie. And as I mentioned a little bit ago, I'm really impressed with how sharp they are on offense and not making a bunch of little ticky-tack penalties.
2 scores in the second quarter for Oskaloosa. They lead it 12-0. And Jensko will look for the PAT, see if we can get a better snap this time and give Jensko a chance to kick. Good snap, good kick, and it is good. So the Indians lead 13-0 over Pella Christian with 8:24 left to go in the first half. You're watching Indians football on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We'll be back with the kick in 1 minute.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Call State Farm agent Wendell Campbell at 641-673-4462.
All right, we're back at Lacey Stadium in the Wood Iron Grill press box. Big thank you to everybody at Wood Iron Grill for feeding the staff tonight here on the Indians Network. Very much appreciated and highly recommended, the Wood Iron Grill. All right, 13-0 Oskaloosa, 8:24 to go in the first half. Another short squid kick. Trouble again for Pella Christian. Ball is loose. Scramble. And I think the Eagles are going to get on it right around the 30-yard line. But I tell you what, these kicks by these squid short kicks by Jensko are creating all kinds of trouble for Pella Christian.
And if you watch him approach the ball, I think he can kick it either way. He has the ability to approach the ball and punch it to the right or left as he's running up to it. That's kind of a fun play to watch there, our kickoffs. That'll all be over next week, though.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you're going to see him end zone next week.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you kind of hold that as a secret weapon, pull it out every once in a while,
Right.
All right, again, Eagles starting deep in their own territory. This time, this is one of their better starting spots, actually, in the game. Just across their own 30. And they fake it to Boonder. Jungling keeps it himself, starts to the left, then back to the middle, and gets a big run across the 40, out near midfield. Just shy of midfield. It's going to be an Eagle first down for the quarterback, Jungling.
Well, nice job by Jungling. There was nothing to the left, so he cut back against the right. And they had a sealed off inside and a big gain for the Eagles.
1st and 10 Eagles from their own 44-yard line. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Alone in the backfield shotgun is Jungling. He's rolling to the right, and he throws, and it is overthrown, incomplete. Should have threw that probably about a second sooner because that receiver was open, and then Oskaloosa closed on him quick when he let the pass go.
Well, we got to be careful what we just did right there. Our end took an inside track and we didn't have any contain out there. Jungling probably could have tucked that ball down and ran for 10 yards, but instead he elected to try to throw it. You got to make sure you outside shade there or somebody's got contained.
2nd and 10 Pella Christian from their own 44. Again, 3 receivers right, 2 left. Jungling drops back. Under pressure, he throws. It's caught at the 45, midfield, 45-40. Still on his feet. Tackled from behind by Noah Van Veldhuizen.
Well, no, that's Snitker on the tackle.
Snitker, excuse me. You're right. And he's going to get to about, looks like the 33-yard line. Big gain there of 23 yards.
Yeah, they drug the receiver all the way across the field. Snitker was trying to stay up with him and just couldn't keep pace. And another big gain for Pella Christian.
Jace Amils again out of the backfield.
And that was their good running back from last year.
3 receivers right, 2 left. Boonder in motion. They hand it to him. He's trying to turn the corner right side. He does. And he's across the 25. 20 still on his feet into the 15 and still fighting forward to the 10-yard line. That is a big 23-yard all Boonder run right there. He did that all himself.
Wow, he just trucked a couple of our players. What a run by Boonder. So PC answering the bell here, and they want to go fast now. And what a drive for them to answer Oskaloosa's second touchdown. The Indians going to call timeout. They probably got to get some cobwebs out of their head right now because 2 or 3 of them got ran over right there.
Timeout, Oskaloosa. So, Indians lead at 13-0, but Pella Christian is threatening here as they are deep into the red zone at the Indian 10-yard line with a first down coming up out of this timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in the Wood Iron Grill press box after this on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
Well, the Eagles back in the Indians up here. First and goal, Pella Christian from the Indian 10-yard line. First time in the red zone tonight for Pella Christian. Couple big back-to-back plays have put them at the Indians' 10-yard line. With 7:12 to go in this first half, Oski leads at 13-0. 3 receivers left. Motion from the right, and Jungling hands it off to the motion man. That's a Meals. He's looking for a way to turn the corner, making people miss, zigzagging, and dives forward, gets a couple to the 8-yard line.
Well, Cody Gunn's got to get off that block. He's got to stay outside and contain there. He got spun around and got pinned inside, so Pella Christian able to make a little gain out of it.
Second and goal from the 8.
Empty backfield here for PC. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left.
Boonder will come in motion. They fake it to him. Jungling keeps it himself straight up the middle. Touchdown, Eagles. Levi Jungling.
That's a bad sign, Jamie. They've ran that play and had success all but maybe once or twice tonight.
I misspoke. It's Dan Jungling, not Levi. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dan Jungling.
Watch the replay here. They fake it to Boonder. And then just straight up the middle, untouched for the touchdown.
Well, they pull the backside lineman, and they kick out block, and our tackle has got to stay home on that. And Velheisen is the end, but our tackle's getting walled off to the inside, and they're running on the outside of him.
So remember, last year, special teams was a no-brainer for the Indians with a great kicker, Nathan DeBryan. This year, they've got Kyle Branderhorst as their kicker, and he's going to miss his first PAT attempt of the year. So the PAT is no good.
They got a flag, though.
All right, hold off. There is a flag on the play.
Oskaloosa penalty. Do you go for it?
Well, yeah, now that might change Coach Cack's thinking here. Maybe you go for 2 now.
Although with the missed field goal on the other side, I don't know.
Might be.
Well, they bring everybody over to the sideline.
Well, sometimes you make, I don't know, you may come out and it doesn't hurt if you get a penalty here.
Well, I mean, the ball now is at the 2-yard line, so if I'm Pella Christian, I go for it here.
Yeah.
Personally, and then if it happens to stay that way till the end, a touchdown would win the game because you're within 5.
Yep.
Empty backfield again.
All right.
Here, watch for the sweep, jet sweep.
3 receivers right, 2 left. Boonder coming in motion, and they hand it to him, and he's going to walk into the end zone.
I'm telling you, we're in trouble if we cannot stop that play right now.
So a 2-point conversion for the Eagles after the penalty, and it's now Oskaloosa 13 and Pella Christian 8 with 6:29 left to go in the first half. You're watching Indians football on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We will take a 1-minute break. Be back with the kick after this.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, For the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
Kind of stay home. They can't flow that way because what's happening is our tackle is flowing that way, and then they're just pushing him down, and then they're kick blocking out, and they run right up that gut. Our back, and then with the way he's running, those guys got to try to penetrate. They got to come hard.
All right, we are back here in the Wood Iron Grill press box. Nice drive there by Pella Christian to answer the two scores of Oskaloosa here in the second quarter. And then a two-point conversion after the penalty. And it's now 13-8 Oskaloosa leading Pella Christian, 6:29 to go in the first half. With Doug DeCock, I'm Jamie Brockman. Coach Jay Harms on the sideline. There's a squid kick by Pella Christian, picked up by Wyatt Creer at the 15-yard line, and he's going to be flung down across the 20 at about the 23-yard line. So it'll be first down Oskaloosa. This will be the deepest they've started field position-wise in the game, Doug, back at our own 23-yard line.
I'll one-up squib kick you going back the other way. If it's effective, why not do it?
Right.
I mean, the year we went to the Unidome and played in the championship, I was actually the kickoff guy once in a while. My job was to kick the ball on the ground and try to get it to bounce way up in the air about the 25, 30-yard line.
Easier said than done. I mean, you make it sound so easy.
Well, back then we had those square toes, you know.
Oh, yeah.
With the shoestring tied around your calf.
You played with leather helmets, didn't you? All right, there's going to be a delay of game on Oskaloosa.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, you cannot have that on.
Well, that has been a problem. I don't understand why that has happened every year, this offense we've had in. Change of quarters, timeouts, change of possessions. We have gotten more delay of games, and I don't understand why that happens.
So 5-yard mark off against Oski on the delay of game. And a couple fake handoffs. Will Schultz has Noah Van Veldhuizen wide open. 40, 45, 50 into Eagles territory. Drugged down just shy of the 40-yard line.
Nice call by Coach Dowd there. He comes with a little crossbuck action. Fakes it all the way around. Schultz rolls to his left and finds a wide open Noah Van Veldhuizen.
So they mark him officially down at the 42-yard line. So it's a 40-yard pass play from Will Schultz to Noah Van Veldhuizen. Schultz back to throw again. He's looking deep to Isaac Schultz. Underthrew it badly.
Got his arm hit.
And it's intercepted. Intercepted by Pella Christian and returned back to the 23-yard line.
Well, he got hit. Something happened. That ball came waffling out of there.
Yeah, Isaac was open. Would have been a touchdown had they connected, but just, the ball just did not come out well from Will Schultz there. Definitely contact on his arm there. So second turnover of the game by Oskaloosa, an interception and a turnover on downs.
Well, now you gotta figure out here they go. They're in the same formation. They're going to run Booner in motion.
3 right, 2 left. There goes Booner in motion. And they fake it to him. Jungling keeps it himself straight up the middle across the 25, fighting to the 28-yard line, a gain of 5.
We are just getting gashed right there. We got to stand up and stop this play. They're just going to keep running it, so they're going to bring Butler out for a breather. That's right where they're running at. They're going to bring in number 60 on defense. Let's see, that is Blake Westerkamp, so sophomore Westerkamp coming in to play on the line a little bit.
Giving up a lot of size there, too.
Now they're going to go with a little different look on this.
Second down and 5 from their own 28-yard line. Jungling looking to throws up the middle, and great catch in traffic by Emils, and he falls into Indians territory across the 50 to the 48-yard line. And he's a little slow to get up after that play. Emils, they're going to call for an injury timeout here. As Emils is slow to get up, he's going to have to go to the sideline since they stopped the action. Great catch, though, by Emils. Here's the replay. And look at the Indians surrounding him when he makes this catch. I mean, Van Veldhuizen was there, Creer was there, and trailing the play.
I thought we might be able to have a chance. That ball kind of hung a little bit up there. And
Well, I would think he's going to have to go through a little concussion protocol over there. I mean, it didn't look like he hurt anything. Might have got his head dinged up a little bit.
Snicker was the other defender there on that play, and now whistles blow at the snap. Somebody jumps for, well,
Oskaloosa
offsides, yep. Well, Coach Harms, things were clicking well in the first quarter despite not scoring. We get a couple scores in the second quarter. Now all of a sudden mistakes starting to mount up.
Yeah, in a situation where we had such good field position that whole first quarter and part of that second quarter, and now all of a sudden PC's kind of found some holes in our defense and really taking advantage of us.
Well, they're going with the same formation time and again.
1st and 5, Pella Christian after the 5-yard offsides penalty against Oskaloosa. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Jungling, airing it up in traffic again, and it is incomplete. Good coverage there by Wyatt Creer. Wyatt Creer was there, and so was Reed Brown, I believe, was over there.
Yeah, Mason Ford. It looks to me like Oskaloosa's adjusted a little bit, but now they're going to go ahead and I'll bet you they run Boonder in motion and hand the ball off like they did on the 2-point conversion.
Here comes Satimi back into that front defensive line for Oskaloosa. Boonder coming in motion. They fake it to him. Jungling keeps it again. And he's making defenders miss across the 40 to the 36-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 4 from the Indians' 36-yard line. 4:48 and counting left to go here in the first half. Oski 13, Pella Christian 8.
So Oski now with 3 down linemen. They're going with a 3. They've got Van Veldhuizen in the middle of the field as a linebacker. They've taken him off the line to try to figure out a way to stop this play.
Boonder in motion. They give it to him this time, and he's hit
Cody Gunn
out on the quarter by Cody Gunn, and he falls forward for a gain of 1.5.
Nice job by Cody Gunn stepping up there and holding that to a gain of 1.
Yeah, I was kind of watching on that play. It looks like Noah's just spying on Jungling. He's got his eyes on him and seeing what if he's going to pull it out and carry it and whatever. But now,
good point.
2nd down and 9, and quick handoff. And that is Emils, the one that just went out injured. He's right back in, and he dives forward to the 31, a gain of 3, where it'll be a 3rd down and 5 upcoming for Pella Christian. Big play right here, Doug. 3rd and 5.
Well, it's 2 down territory, I would say. So you want to get some positive yards here if you're PC, and then you want to get the 1st down on the next play if you don't get it here.
3 receivers right, 2 to the left. There goes Boonder in motion once again. Jungling looking to throw. He does, and it is caught for the 1st down and more. No, he dropped it.
Call him down. They're going to say he's down with a catch.
Oh, that's questionable whether he, I don't know what the rule is in high school, like if you have, how many steps you have to take, to call it a complete pass. But
oh, boy, that could really get, I don't know about all that.
So they call him down to the 19-yard line, and it's a 1st down Pella Christian in the red zone. Jungling, throwing up the middle. It is intercepted by Wyatt Creer. Wyatt Creer intercepts it just before the goal line at the 1-yard line.
I just don't understand why he's throwing that ball. There's safeties sitting all over the place on that play.
Yeah, that was not even close on the throw by Jungling. Interception for Wyatt Creer. And Creer had 1 interception a year ago, and he's got 1 already this year. So the Indians take over 1st and 10 after the Creer pick, but they are back at their own 1-yard line. 2 receivers split to each side. Coming up under center now is Will Schultz. And he'll just keep it himself and try to push forward, get a little breathing room. And it's a short gain to the 3, a gain of 2. So it'll be a 2nd and 8 coming up.
We're down to 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Pella Christian does have all 3 timeouts left. Oskaloosa with 2. So if you're PC and you get a stop here, you might think about using one of your timeouts.
2nd down and 8. Oskaloosa from their own 3-yard line after the interception by Wyatt Creer. Back in the shotgun now goes Schultz. And he's going to pitch it.
Pass.
And it's going to be a halfback pass. Tyler Miller hit as he throws. Ball up for grabs. Intercepted by Pella Christian at the 5.
Wow.
Falls forward to the 4. That is on the interception there.
Well, a guy broke wide open here. Watch this. There he is, wide open. We just can't hold him out. I mean, wide open.
Yeah, it was tipped up in the air by Emils, and it was intercepted by number 30. Number 30 is Kyle Branderhorst for Pella Christian, who just got that interception.
Well, you're in danger of falling behind here before halftime, and if you're Oskaloosa, you better find a way to stop the empty backfield motion.
So Oskaloosa got an interception, took over at their 1, and then Pella Christian with an interception at the 5, and now they have the football. That's Boonder spinning, backing his way toward the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. Boonder with the touchdown.
I told you when they scored the first one, I said we are in big trouble because we don't know how to stop that play right now, and they are just running it every time.
Got a score update. Sigourney Keota leading Pekin 21-0 at halftime.
Oh, a little backyard brawl action over there.
Yes, it is. So the touchdown for Pella Christian. They take the lead 14-13 here over Oskaloosa late in the half.
Well,
and
this is disappointing, Jamie. I really am surprised. I was surprised last year. I'm even more surprised tonight.
So let's go down to the sideline. Coach Harms has an up-close view of all this action. And, Coach, what are you seeing as the major differences here that have turned the momentum toward the Eagles?
Well, I think what Doug's been kind of saying right now, we just haven't been able to stop, Boonder right now and Jungling. Those two are the two that are just, hurting us on the ground. A situation where I was kind of disappointed that we had the ball on our side of the field a lot in that first quarter and just didn't get points that we really needed. But again, you look back, not taking away anyway from our kids that are playing right now, but you don't have an Aaron Blom, and we lost some points there that we could have had in the scoreboard with him being able to dress tonight.
Well, exactly. Coach, I think you bringing up Aaron Blom, he's going to be making a lot of these plays on these quarterback keepers and stuff. He's going to be cleaning that stuff up. They're just not getting it done in there.
All right, 2:24 to go in the first half.
Now what's going on?
And I believe
they're going to go for 2.
Yep, they're going for 2. They called timeout to discuss, and now they're going for 2. Jungling, throwing it to the corner. It's batted away. They're going to throw a flag. They're going to throw a flag.
Looked like pretty good defense there by Sully Ty.
I thought it was.
Yeah, he must just put his hand on his chest when he knocked it away. It didn't look like it from here, but again, I can't see the replay.
Yeah, it is pass interference against Oskaloosa. It's going to move it half the distance to the goal. Here's the replay. I don't see any push there, Doug.
Well, his left hand, I don't know.
So now Jungling's going to keep it himself, straight up the middle. Oski had him stop, but the pile keeps moving, and he's in. Just in, but a 2-point conversion for Pella Christian, and the Eagles now will take the lead 16-13 with 2:24 to go in the first half. You are watching Oskaloosa Indians football on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We'll be back with the kick and see if Oski can answer after this 1-minute timeout.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James' passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians, Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill & Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
I'm gonna get it. We are back in the Wood Iron Grill press box. Squid kick by Pella Christian, picked up by Wyatt Creer. Wyatt Creer finds a little bit of a hole across the 30, 35, and then swarmed at the 36-yard line.
Wow, they missed a face mask big time. If you guys watch the replay on that, watch Creer's head turn.
How can they miss that? Because I thought I saw it from way up here. And it was kind of out in the open, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
All right, 2:14 to go in the half. Oski needs an answer here. Oski scored twice in the second quarter, jumped up 13-0, and then Pella Christian with 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions now leads 16-13. All this after a scoreless first quarter. Indians have it 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. And they hand it off to Tyler Miller. Bounces off of 1 tackle. Working to the right. Gets up to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards. It'll be a 2nd down and 7 coming up for Oskaloosa at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get one here, guys, because we get the ball to start the second half.
Good point, Coach. 2 receivers to each side. Schultz in the shotgun. Tyler Miller in the backfield. Snap to Schultz, drops back, good time to throw. He does throw, and a sliding catch is made at the Pella Christian 40-yard line.
Dale Holmberg, nice catch.
Yeah, Holmberg with the catch.
I think that's Kel Holmberg.
It is. 15-yard gain. 1st and 10, Oski. Going in the hurry-up offense mode now with 1:30 and counting to go in the half.
Well, you notice that they stop, they get in their stance, and then they'll... One thing they can change is they can not do that. They can go up to the line of scrimmage and they can snap it. Pella Christian is nowhere close to ready when they first go into their stance. And that's a change I would look at halftime.
All right, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Alone in the backfield, shotgun, Will Schultz looking to throw again. Steps in the pocket, pump fakes, now runs. Trying to get to the outside, he does. 35 and 30, inside the 30 at the 29. He's got the 1st down. Nice run by Will Schultz.
Yeah, got away from, I think it's Jungling there on the tackle and was able to get some good yardage. No, that was Emil's on defense for PC. Good run by Schultz.
1st and 10, Oski now at the 28-yard line, officially of Pella Christian. 1 minute remains in the first half.
Clock stopped, 2 timeouts.
3 receivers right this time, 2 left. Alone in the shotgun again is Isaac Schultz, or Will Schultz rather, steps up. He looks to Isaac Schultz, and it's just out of his reach at the 15, incomplete.
Well, we came into this game thinking they were going to run a lot. I don't know how many pass attempts they have, but they've got a lot.
Well, and really, I think Will looks pretty comfortable.
He does. He looks pretty poised in the pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, he missed that one, but he's put some balls right on the money.
Yeah, we've been really open on our routes. You know, we really have.
Yeah, it's wide open in the middle all the time.
All right, 3 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. Shotgun again for Will Schultz. 56 seconds to go in the first half. Will looking to throw. He does. It's caught by Tyler Miller at the 25. Jukes 1 tackler. 20, 15, still on his feet. 10. He's a high step on the sideline, and he's going to be out of bounds inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. Another 1st down, Indians. 1st and goal as once again they march into the Eye Care Partners red zone.
Watch the spin. Oh, you can't see it. Miller spins. He goes to the inside, spins to the outside, and then catches it and then does his stuff.
Yeah, look at these juke moves by Miller on the run. 1st and goal, Indians at the 7. Again, working inside the Eye Care Partners red zone, and they hand it off to Miller. And he dives across the 5 to the 4-yard line, a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and goal, Oski. Clock running with 35 seconds and counting to go.
Yeah, we got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, you don't want to get in a rush situation here.
There, we're going to burn one.
We're going to use a timeout right here. So Oski calls timeout. 30 seconds remain. Pella Christian 16, Oskaloosa 13. 30 seconds to go in the first half. And it's going to be 2nd and goal, Oski from the Eagles 4. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
Stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery for all your outdoor needs. Stam Garden Center will have a fresh supply of a wide variety of fall annuals, perennials, shrubs, and trees to fit any budget. Autumn Acres will be open Saturday, September 21st, and be open each Friday evening and Saturday through October 26th. Autumn Acres has family fun for everyone, so stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery and experience autumn.
All right, there's the replay coming out of the timeout. As Tyler Miller high step in the sideline there, diving, trying to get to the goal line. So it's 2nd down and 4, 2nd and goal from the 4. Oskaloosa, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Oski trailing 16-13. This will be a big score for the Indians. Snap to Will Schultz. Schultz dropped the ball, picked it up, and dives forward back to the line of scrimmage at the 4. So almost tragedy there, deep in the red zone, but Will Schultz able to pick it up and get back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
Well, if they don't get it here, they'll use their timeout. The same
Schultz.
play, they just ran bingo.
Rolling left, gets a good block from Tyler Miller, hits Cade Holmberg, diving for the goal line.
Oh, I thought he got it in, but.
And I think he's just short, Coach. I think he's just short.
We got to call timeout. We're down to 5.
It's going to come down to 1 play.
All right, Oskaloosa uses their final timeout here with 5 seconds remaining in the half, and it's going to be 4th down and goal. Oskaloosa at the 1-yard line. 4th and goal at the 1-yard line after this timeout. So we're going to keep it here during the timeout. I'll bring Coach Harms in and Doug DeCock. Guys, what do you think Coach Dowd goes with here on 4th and goal from the 1 on the final play of the half, barring a penalty?
I think you run Holmberg and you bring him over in that play they ran earlier in the half and set him in like a fullback position, and you run Schultz behind Holmberg and Miller right up the gut.
You just saw the replay there as Holmberg stretched out, reaching for the goal line just short. Coach Harms, what do you think?
I'll let you guys know that.
We'll see.
Just give me a bat and a ball.
If Holmberg split wide out, that's what they're going to do. They're going to bring him in motion, sit him down right there by the quarterback, and then they're just going to power football it in. That's what I would do.
This is where you run the suicide squeeze, right, Coach?
That's right.
All right, big play here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what they're going to do.
4th and goal, Oski from the Eagles' 1-yard line. Final play of the half, barring a penalty.
Oh, they did.
And
straight quarterback draw. Got
draw.
it.
He's in. Touchdown, Will Schultz on the quarterback draw.
It looked like
it looked like Holmberg moved before the snap.
I agree, Coach. I thought he was thinking about he was going to come back like you were saying.
The Pella Christian coaches are irate over there, and I thought same thing. I thought he was going to go in motion.
Yep. He kind of flinched, forward and stopped and.
Oh, that would have been a big penalty.
Yes, it would have been. But, keep in mind they missed a big face mask penalty earlier on Wyatt Creer. So,
well, we talked, guys, about going down and getting one and then get the ball start the second half. So just exactly what we wanted.
All right, Carson Jensko now to attempt the point after. Schultz, the holder. The kick is up, and it is
wide.
Good.
No, wide.
Oh, there's a flag on the play?
No, wide left.
Oh, wide. I'm sorry. Apologize for that. I'm looking at an angle. So wide left on the PAT, no good. So the Indians have a 3-point lead, 19-16, 1 second to go in the half. And we'll just kind of keep it here. All we're going to see basically out of the break here is a kickoff. And
hey, that's been the most exciting play of the first half.
It has. So I expect another squid kick. And
problem is if you recover it, the time's still out.
Right. As soon as the ball's touched, the clock starts, and there's only 1 second left. So basically, this is the end of the half. But a big answer there at the end of the half by Oskaloosa, and they lead 19-16. So you look at the scoring in the first half, and Oski with 3 scores. He had the 22-yard touchdown pass from Schultz to Creer. First score, that came with 11:27 to go in the second quarter. Then a 3-yard run by Tyler Miller. That came with 8:24 to go in the second quarter. And then this score here by Will Schultz on the 1-yard run with 1 second remaining. Pella Christian got a couple scores as well in that second quarter. So here comes the kick to end the first half, barring a penalty. And again, it's a bouncing squid kick. And it's through the hands of Emils, and then Pella Christian finally able to get on it at the 24-yard line, and that will be the end of the first half. So we go to halftime with Oskaloosa holding a 19-16 lead over Pella Christian. And Coach Harms, you going to be able to catch up with Coach Jenkins?
I'm going to try to get him here. He's coming this way right here. We'll just kind of walk. I'll walk with him if we'll do that. We'll just keep walking here, Coach. Big one there just before the half.
It was. We're making a lot of mistakes right now. I know you can see that. I know we can see it. We're a little frustrated, but we just need to keep battling. We got a lot of young guys out just like they do, so we got to go back to basics, find our fundamentals, and just find a way to keep putting together drives and get big stops. It comes down to fundamentals.
Yeah, you get the ball here, start second half, Coach.
That's huge. That's what I want. We always like going out on D right away. We like big stops. I like exclamation point. If we can go down there and score, third quarter right away, all of a sudden it's a two-possession game. This changes things. Then we get out and get a big stop on D. So, yes, look to us to get out there. We're going to score. Right up.
Thanks for stopping, Coach. So, quick comments there from Coach Jenkins, and go regroup here second half, and should be a great second half, guys.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Jay Harms down there on the sideline, catching up with Oski head football coach Jake Jenkins. So here at halftime, we're going to have the performance by Dance Dynamics. You're seeing that on your screen right now. And the Oskaloosa band getting ready to take the field here in just a moment as well. We will show you the entire halftime performance by the Oskaloosa band, and we'll let you enjoy that. And then after the band, we'll come back and we'll give you the Remax recap of the first half. And we'll talk about the scores, some of the big plays, and look at some of the first half statistics. That'll be coming up in our Remax recap following the performance of the Oskaloosa Marching Indians. Halftime score is Oskaloosa 19 and Pella Christian 16.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
All right, we welcome you back to Lacey Stadium. Opening football Friday night of the season for your Oskaloosa Indians. Oski with a big answer there at the end of the first half, and they lead 19-16 heading into the locker room. Quick Remax recap here for you before we show you the Oskaloosa Marching Band performance. Total yards in the first half, Pella Christian with 181, Oskaloosa with 225 yards offense in the first half. Passing-wise, Pella Christian with 75 yards and Oskaloosa with 144 through the air. On the ground, 105 yards rushing for Pella Christian, 81 yards rushing for Oskaloosa. Will Schultz is 62 yards on the ground. Our quarterback, 62 yards, leading rusher for Oskaloosa. And Will Schultz through the air, 7 of 14 for 144 yards in the first half. Again, 225 total yards for Oskaloosa. 144 passing, 81 rushing. Pella Christian 181 total with 75 on the ground, 76 through the air, and 105 on the ground. That's a quick Remax recap of your first half. Again, the halftime score: Oskaloosa 19 and Pella Christian 16. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you now to enjoy the Oskaloosa Marching Indians under new director in his first year as the director of the Oskaloosa Bands, Chris Copeland. And the Marching Indians are about to take the field, so we will show you the entire halftime performance as you get a sneak peek at the 2019 Marching Indians here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2019 edition of the Oskaloosa Marching Indians. Tonight's performance is entitled Classic Rock and combines the music of Queen and the Rock Monarch. Drum majors Myra Patton and Lindy Slocum. Is the band ready? the Oskaloosa Marching Indians. The Marching Indians are under the direction of Chris Copeland, Rusty Raymond, and Justin Van Ocean. Drum line instructor is Phil Cam, and color guard instructor is Ann Schaefer. The band is led on the field by drum majors Myra Patton and Lindy Slocum, who is having a birthday today. The band will be traveling to Johnston High School on September 21st for their first exhibition. The band student instructors and staff would like to thank all of the parents and boosters for your continued support.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonder Lunch, shop the latest trends at Maurice's, find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier, or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central Mall.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm Financial Advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm Financial Advisor Austin Norris.
I'm Financial Advisor Amber Coffey.
I am Financial Advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm Financial Advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Financial Advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back to Lacey Stadium here on the all-new Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. The Indians Network is a collaboration and partnership between Thunder Country, KIIC, also Oskaloosa News, and MCG. Also cooperating with the Oskaloosa Community School District and the OVP program at Oskaloosa High School, the Oskaloosa Video Productions program. And tell you what, It's a student-run broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said on volleyball last night, you hear the voices of Doug and myself and Coach Harms, but everything you see is done, directed, and produced by the students at Oskaloosa Video Production. They run the cameras, they run all the controls in the production booth. They dictate the camera angles and everything, so they do a tremendous job, and it's an honor to work with them this year and bring you Indian sports here on the all-new Indians Network presented by Craig Ford. So once again, hope you enjoyed that performance of the Oskaloosa Marching Band. That's part of their competition performance. They don't have the whole thing done yet, so that program will grow as they go through the season here and get into competition time. Again, looking at the first half numbers, Oskaloosa 225 yards total offense with 144 through the air and 81 on the ground, Doug. So who said we weren't a passing team?
Well, yeah. I mean, we threw the ball a lot there.
7 of 14.
Yeah, and a lot of that success I attribute to Tyler Miller is an excellent blocking back. He steps up there in the line and picks up a rusher and gives Schultz some time to throw. So Miller does more than just run and catch. He can block also. So
Will Schultz in that first half, 7 of 14, 144 yards. Did have an interception. And then he ran for 62 yards as well in that first half. Pella Christian, 181 total yards, 76 through the air, and 105 on the ground. And looking at the scoring recap, I neglected to write down Pella Christian's scores. Apologize for that. But Oskaloosa's 3 scores. 22-yard touchdown pass got the Indians on the board with 11:27 to go in the second quarter. That was early in the second quarter. 22-yard strike from Will Schultz to Wyatt Creer. The PAT was no good, and Oski led 6-0. Then a few minutes later, with 8:24 to go in the second quarter, a 3-yard run by Tyler Miller. And again, the PAT was good that time. It put Oskaloosa ahead 13-0. But then Pella Christian ran off 16 straight points, 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions, and they grabbed the lead 16-13. And then with their backs to the wall late in the first half, Oskaloosa put together a great drive. And with 1 second left in the half, Will Schultz finishes it on a 1-yard run. And the PAT was no good. So 19-16, our halftime score. And Doug, I can't say enough how big that last drive of that first half was to answer, take that lead into halftime, and now get the opening kick of the second half.
Well, yeah, you heard Coach Harms talking with Coach Jenkins on the way off the field, and Jenkins was excited to get the ball back, and he really wants them to put together a drive and go up 2 scores, and then he can kind of let the dogs out a little bit if they get up 2 scores on defense, but I think he's somewhat frustrated with his defensive play right now.
Want to point out who our OVP students are tonight running the broadcast. The producer tonight is Camden Silvers, doing a great job. The director is Jackson McCallum, running the replays tonight. And we appreciate those, as do the viewers, I'm sure. Gage Cowman is capturing and taking care of all the replays this evening. And on the cameras, you've got Haven White, you got Cale Hoover, Kyle Hoyt, Tyler Hurl, Christian DeWitt, and Austin Vanderhyde. Great job by all of those OVP students tonight running the show for us here on the Indians Network. All right, we are underway in the second half as, again, we're live in the Wood Iron Grill press box. And a short kick taken by Oskaloosa and returned out to the 46-yard line. And on the return there for Oskaloosa was Caleb Belser.
Well, I think it was Leland Evans there for Oskaloosa, number 4. Good hands,
you're right.
good hands by Leland, grabbing that pooch kick at about the 35-yard line. He brings it back up to 45. So Oskaloosa with excellent field position here to start the third quarter.
I had the number right. I was looking at the wrong roster there. I was reading Pella Christian's number 4, so so my bad. Again, good field position, as Doug said, for Oskaloosa to start this second half. 3 receivers to the right, 2 left. Alone in the backfield, shotgun is Will Schultz. Now Miller moves in motion. Snap back to Schultz. And a short screen pass to Tyler Miller that he cannot hold on to at the 45-yard line. Incomplete.
Well, not a very good pass there by Schultz. It was behind Miller. They ran Miller in motion and then set him up right in front of the quarterback. And then he went out to the left, but Schultz threw the ball behind him. He's got to make sure he leads him a little bit on that little swing out.
2nd and 10, Oskaloosa now from their own 46-yard line.
Yeah, I got a PC guy down. I think I saw number 15. Not sure about that. Coach Jenkins came over to me, guys, and said, I told the kids the same thing I told you walking off the field at halftime, that you have to go out and get her done now. We got the ball here, start this third quarter, then get a stop, and then go right back on offense and put it right back on them.
And you are right, Coach Harms. It is number 15 for Pella Christian coming off the field injured. That is Jack Vermeer. Jack Vermeer, the injured Pella Christian Eagle. He's a 6'2 senior. And he's a two-way player for them, offense and defense. Playing outside linebacker.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Bad snap. Trouble for the Indians. Will Schultz goes back. The only thing he can do is slide and protect the football, but it's a big loss back to the 28-yard line. That is a loss of 18 yards.
Well, and that tells you that they talked about what we were talking about at halftime and going up to the line and just going on without getting up and checking over the sidelines.
So now it'll be a 3rd and long. 3rd and 28 from Oskaloosa's own 28-yard line. They're going to have to go to the air here on 3rd and long. Motion is Miller. Will Schultz in the pocket throwing. He's looking to clear and incomplete at the 45-yard line of Pella Christian. So incomplete, led him a little bit too far there to the sideline.
That'd be our first punt for the night, right?
Yes.
Well, first traditional punt.
Yeah, that's right. Will had a nice pooch kick. That's right in that first quarter.
Yeah, Will Schultz is our punter.
Yeah, Reed Brown, Mason Ford out here on the outside. Your Flyers. Looks like Leland Evans, who's a good little sophomore player, good tackler, split way out left.
Need a good snap here. Oh, it's a high snap. Will Schultz bobbles it.
He could get it.
A lot of green for Will Schultz.
He got it.
And he is into. Oh, he's got the first down and more.
He's going to go.
Look at him. 25-20, 15-10-5. Touchdown. Touchdown. Will Schultz, 72 yards.
I see a yellow flag down, guys. We got a flag.
Oh, there is a flag.
And it's way down the field. Well, it's right there. Now that could be a spot foul, so the flag is at the 46.
Yeah, they're talking a push in the back.
Let's watch it here on the replay.
Watch this run though by Schultz.
It's going to happen around the 46, and let's see if the defender turns his back. Where is it?
I didn't see anybody block in the back there. You're watching the same thing we are on the replay. I did not see a block in the back.
Wow.
So that is a big call. It wipes out a 72-yard touchdown run by Will Schultz on a botched punt on the snap of botched snap on the punt. And Schultz picked it up and took off 72 yards. But bring it back. Block in the back is the call. And they're going to spot the football at the 35-yard line, is where they say the penalty occurred. So now Will Schultz will kick it. And it's going to bounce around the Eagle 40 and go out of bounds at the 39-yard line. That is a huge
I'd love to look at that one more time. I don't know if they can do that. But, wow, I did not see a block in the back. And if it was trailing the play.
Yeah. Man, that wipes out one heck of an effort by Will Schultz, unfortunately. So 19-16.
I can't hear you. Well,
19-16, Oskaloosa.
Here we go. Pella Christian now. 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterbacks. Handoff up the middle and missed tackle, and there's about 10 yards on the run for number 5 on Pella Christian. So Jamie having a little technical difficulty here. That's Jason Mels, the 5'10 senior.
Had a little different set that time. I had 2 backs back there with Jungling.
Yeah, I would assume that they're figuring Oskaloosa is going to spend a lot of time trying to adjust, but here they go with their empty backfield.
And Boonder split way out this time.
So, Coach, what they did was they ran the jet sweep, but they didn't use Boonder. They just switched Boonder and number 7 there on the formation, and they ran it back this way. It's basically the same play. They just moved the personnel around in the formation. So, another nice gain, 5 yards for Pella Christian. They're at the Oskaloosa 45, and on 2nd down and 5 for PC.
Yeah, the Indians back in their regular 4-man front here.
We're going to have an early timeout by Coach Cack over there for PC. 1-2. So we got a timeout, Pella Christian. Let's see, they're running the time. I'm not sure what the time is. Early in the 3rd quarter here. 19-16 Oskaloosa leads. We're going to take a break here. And Jamie's working on his headphones. So we're going to go to break. Be right back.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
Here we go.
All right, we are back here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford in the Wood Iron Grill press box. 2nd and 5, Pella Christian. After the Eagle timeout, they have it at the Indians' 45-yard line. Boonder in motion, fake to him, Jungling to the left, lowers his head and gets to the 41-yard line, a gain of 4. Just shy of the 1st down the way it looks. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short here for Pella Christian.
That's too many here, and so Oskaloosa going to bring in a couple fresh bodies. Number 56, number 61 coming in for the Indians. That is Noah Ide. It's kind of their jumbo package, and Cale Bollinger.
So 3rd and short here for Pella Christian. Boonder in motion, and they hand it to him. He turns the corner, and the Indians hit him. That's going to be close.
Well, that was a great play, a great fill by the linebacker. I think that was Miller that knifed up through there and was able to stop him for a loss.
Yeah, he did not get it. He lost about a half a yard. So now it is 4th and short.
Well, guess what they're going to probably run here? Quarterback's going to fake it to Boonder, and we're going to stop him. Nope,
another guy in motion this time. They're going the other way, but Jungling does keep it, and he's got the 1st down and more across the 45 down to the Indian 36-yard line. Needed 1.5, picks up 5, and it's 1st down Pella Christian.
PC just getting more and more comfortable, and if they add that little wrinkle in there, Oskaloosa's going to have their work cut out for them here in the 2nd half.
1st down Pella Christian now at the Oskaloosa 36-yard line. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Jungling in the shotgun. Drops back, looking to throw. Now he's rushed, working to his right, throws. It is caught at the 20-yard line, 15-10, and drugged down by the shoelaces inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. That's Cadwell on the reception for Pella Christian.
Well, nice play by PC. Oskaloosa having a hard time getting a good rush on.
Ken Cadwell on the reception.
This is
1st and goal. Pella Christian now at the Oskaloosa 7. As the Eagles are deep in the red zone. 3 receivers left, 2 right. Jungling again alone in the backfield. Motion from the right side, and they run that sweeper. He puts the brakes on, cuts it back to the middle, turns and falls across the 5 to the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 where it'll be 2nd and goal from the 4.
Looks like he's got a cramp.
Coming back into the front line for Oskaloosa, you see Satimi and Butler coming in.
That's their quarterback.
Yep, Jungling does come up.
He's got a cramp.
No, that's number 5.
Yeah, you're right. It's the running back, number 5. It's Emils.
Well, I bet it ain't going to him.
Second and goal from the 4-yard line for Pella Christian. They hand it to Boonder, works to his left, and he is wrapped up and swarmed at the 3-yard line after a gain of about 1.5. And it's going to bring up a third and goal situation for Pella Christian inside the 5-yard line at the 3.
Well, Emil should just sit on the ground, and he can't even put any weight on that leg. Now it went away. It just went away. They already were subbing for him.
So he's going to the sideline, Emils.
Huge play here. 3rd and 4 on the 4. I got to believe it's 2-down territory from what we've seen from PC's kicking game.
3 to the right, 2 to the left this time. Again, alone in the backfield is Jungling. And they're going to fake it to Boonder, and Jungling is hit at the 5-yard line and driven back. That's a loss.
Well, the timing on that play was terrible. Boonder was almost past the quarterback, so you knew the quarterback was getting it on that play.
A loss of 3 on the play. And it is now a big decision for Coach Rich Kakmarinsky of Pella Christian. 4th down and goal from the 8-yard line.
I'll bet you he'll give it to Boonder this time. He's going to burn another timeout, guys.
Yeah, they're going to take another timeout. Their second timeout of the half.
I think they're too far away, Coach, at the 8-yard line to run that play. Here, obviously, Oski's got to be sitting on it. I look for some type of pass. We're going to see something probably they haven't ran all night.
Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and see what Pella Christian decides to do. 4th and goal from the 8-yard line with Oski leading 19-16. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
They'll get 3 or 4.
All right, big play coming up as we are back in the Wood Iron Grill press box here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. 4th down and goal from the 8-yard line for Pella Christian. 6:14 to go, 3rd quarter. Oski 19, Pella Christian 16. Pella Christian shuffling around.
Boonder's sitting down in the end zone over the middle. Oh, that's where he was going.
And there was movement up front.
That's exactly where he was headed to. And they was going to they were going to have it. The Oskaloosa has the front. They got everybody on the line of scrimmage.
So that changes everything now. 4th and goal from the 8. Now it's 4th and goal from the 13.
I assume that looks like they're going to run the same play. Tyler, stay with him.
Yeah, Tyler looked like he's creeping like he was coming. He's coming.
Jungling throws over the top. It is caught. Touchdown. Emils with the touchdown catch. And the Eagles convert on a 4th and goal from the 13-yard line.
I wish they'd just left Tyler in center field there. You could see it coming. They gave it away on the illegal motion penalty.
Looks like Mason Ford is injured on the field right now for Oskaloosa.
Ike Schultz going to come in for him. So Oskaloosa going to have to battle back again.
Here's the replay on the touchdown. See Jungling drops back, throws it up over the top where only his man could get it. And Emils hauls it in for the touchdown. So Branderhorst now to attempt the point after. And the kick is up.
Good.
And it is no good. No good.
Wow.
Just wide left, it looked like. Yep. So 22-19. Pella Christian with a 3-point lead now. 6:11 to go in the 3rd quarter. You're watching Oskaloosa football on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We'll be back with the kickoff in 1 minute.
Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
Well, we're back in the Wood Iron Grill press box here at Lacey Stadium with Doug DeCock. I'm Jamie Brockman. Down on the sidelines is Coach Jay Harms. OVP crew running the controls, calling the action. Camden Silvers, our producer. Jackson McCallum, our director. Gage Cowman working the replays, and on the cameras, Haven White, Cale Hoover, Kyle Hoyt, Tyler Hurl, Christian DeWitt, and Austin Vanderhyde. So another short squid kick. Oskaloosa will have possession here at their own 44-yard line. Again, a decent starting spot here, field position-wise for Oskaloosa. With 6:06 to go in the third quarter, Indians now down 22-19.
Well, they've had great starting field position almost on every drive, I think, tonight. There might have been one where they was back inside the 30 or 25, but for the most part, they've had excellent starting field position.
So the Indians need to answer back on Pella Christian's score here. 6:06 remaining in the third quarter. 2 receivers to the right. And the pitch from Schultz to Miller. Miller trying to find an opening and never really opened up. He crosses the 45 back to the original line of scrimmage at the 44. No gain. Oh, I'm sorry. 46, 2-yard gain. Second down and 8 after the 2-yard run there by Miller. Line of scrimmage is the 46-yard line.
It looks like Oskaloosa going to go a little bit tighter with their formation, which means they're probably going to run it a little bit, or else they're going to try to hit that seam up the middle.
Holmberg in motion.
Fumble.
And Holmberg has the football, and he is hammered, and the ball's loose, and the Eagles say they have it.
They're going to call him down.
No signal. Yep, now they say he's down. Boy, that almost disastrous. It's a 3-yard loss. 4-yard loss back to the 42. So this will be 3rd and 12. 3rd and long here. So now you're going to widen out the formation a little bit and have to go to the air on 3rd and long.
Well, there's some confusion down there. We had a lineman running on. Okay, we're going to go split wide now.
2 to each side. Shotgun for Schultz. Will Schultz looking. Plenty of time in the pocket. Throws up the middle. Almost intercepted. And Noah Van Veldhuizen became the defender there and broke up what could have been an interception.
Well, Pella Christian is just, their confidence is getting greater and greater. And right now, they feel like they're going to win this football game.
So it's now 4th and long from the Indians' 42-yard line. So the punt team will come on. And Will Schultz is set to punt it away for Oskaloosa. Back to receive for Pella Christian is Jungling.
Yeah, we got a lot of confusion going on. I think we got too many guys out there.
We got 2.
We do. 1 just left.
5-8 penalty. I don't know about using the timeout here. Just take a 5-yard penalty.
Well, yeah, the Indians are kind of falling apart here, Coach Harms. Things are not really flowing well right now for the Maroon.
Yeah, definitely. The Mo is on the white side right now. Yeah, they're, as Doug was saying, they're a very confident bunch, and right now I think they're going to get this ball and they're going to take it right down, score again, and go up 2 scores on us. So yeah, they're very confident right now. We've got to regroup here, and our D's got to really pick it up. And
in a close game like this, Doug, that's been back and forth, you hate to have to burn a timeout on a play like this just because you couldn't get the proper personnel where they wanted to be on a punt.
Yeah, and I mean 5 yards when you're at the 40, really it's not that big a deal, but they elected to take the timeout. I hope that doesn't come back to get us later on. It's kind of like taking a timeout on an extra point kick.
Right.
Just take the 5 yards and kick it. You should be able to kick an extra point from 5 yards
All right.
further back.
Will Schultz. Will Schultz will punt it away for Oskaloosa. Again, jungling back to receive, standing at about his own 25-yard line. 4:49 left to go in the third quarter. Pella Christian 22, Oskaloosa 19. And it's a short punt, high short punt by Will Schultz. Takes a big Indian bounce, though, across the 35. And
flag down.
Yeah, flag. I don't know what that is.
Indians down into the 34-yard line.
Could be defensive holding on the runners. The wide guys. Flyers. I don't know what they call them nowadays, but that flag came out early.
Yeah, it did. I was going to say before our gunners could even get down there, that flag was thrown.
Gunners, that's the word I was looking for. Well, it came from the back judge who was behind the guy receiving the ball, so that's why you almost got to think it was, I don't know what he saw.
They're counting players. PC's counting,
and that would be his job, I think, on that.
They might have had too many guys on the field there.
Now we're going to come illegal substitution. So PC probably ran somebody out there at the last minute or something.
All right, so
taking a long time to figure this out here.
Yeah, they are. So illegal substitution is the call against Pella Christian. So then, question is, do you get a chance to re-kick if you're Oskaloosa, or do they mark it off on the starting point for Pella Christian?
Well, you're going to mark it off there.
Yeah, going to back them up 15 yards here. Legal substitution, as you guys were saying.
Wow, 15 yards. So that'll take it clear back to the 19-yard line. So a costly penalty there against Pella Christian, cost them 15 yards. And now they start at their own 19-yard line, 1st and 10, leading 22-19 with 4:40 left to go, third quarter. So Eagles coming to the line of scrimmage. Three receivers to the right, two to the left. Alone in the backfield is Jungling. He's looking to throw. He airs it up, and it is caught. A great catch made at the 45-yard line, a basket catch, and he's across midfield and driven out at the Indians' 46-yard line.
What a beautiful pass. He put plenty of air under that and let the receiver run under it, and it was right on the money. Ike Schultz defending there, and there's not a whole lot you can do when that ball drops in like that over the top.
Schultz is in for the injured Mason Ford, who is still being tended to on the sideline. That's a 34-yard pass completion from Jungling to, I believe, Boonder is the one that caught that pass.
Body language on the Indians just does not look positive right now. Somebody's got to get them going, get their motor going, and get something positive here.
And just before that snap, Coach Jenkins yelled at our D-back, so you can give ground a little bit. We got them kind of pinned back. Don't get anything over your heads. And you said, just right there it was. Jungling, great pass catch, and they got themselves out of a hole.
So I see Cale Holmberg is on the training table right now, and they're tending to him. I believe he's just cramped up, it looks like.
Yeah, I think they're just working on him, trying to get that cramp out. Looks like PC guy got a cramp, too. We're starting to see some cramp spring out here.
Well, and it's not that hot out.
No.
And that's, we saw this a couple years ago, and I think it was the creatine, and it might be 4 or 5 years ago or so, and a lot of kids were doing the creatine thing, and you'd have cramps all the time during games. And then last few years we haven't seen a whole lot of it, but tonight it seems to reappeared.
Pickle juice, that's the key.
No thank you.
Yeah, I'd rather cramp up. All right, 1st and 10, Pella Christian after the big 34-yard pass play. And they run that sweep play again, trying to turn the corner, and Oskaloosa's there to stop it for a loss at midfield, a loss of 4.
Colin Snitker on the tackle.
That was, I believe, Andrew Else.
Or I thought it was 27.
Yeah, it was 27.
27, yep. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Colin Snitker in there. He started at linebacker for Blom tonight.
Yeah, Max Whitcard was the one I was looking for on Pella Christian, was the one that just ran the ball. 3 right, 2 left. Shotgun again, jungling, going to the air once again, and broken up last second by Ike Schultz. Great play there by Ike Schultz, because that was going to be another basket catch for a touchdown if Schultz doesn't tip that away.
Wow, that was a great play, but another great pass. I mean, it took a great play to prevent that from being a touchdown. So jungling really in rhythm here, throwing the ball in the third quarter.
Brings up 3rd and long from just across midfield in Eagles territory. Their own 49-yard line. 3rd down, 15 to go. And they're going to run it. And they're going to go nowhere. Hit hard. Head-on collision at the line of scrimmage. And that one goes nowhere. Good job there by the interior line and linebackers of Oskaloosa to stuff that one at the line of scrimmage.
Well, RD did their job on that possession, so now hopefully our offense can get going here this second half. We really sputtered.
4th down and long for Pella Christian, so on to punt is Cody Boonder. And back to receive Tyler Miller, standing at about his own 20-yard line. 3:20 left to go, third quarter. Pella Christian 22, Oskaloosa 19. Boonder with a good punt.
Cramp, and then he cramped up. Boonder's cramping up.
Tyler Miller catches it at the 20, brings it down the sideline, spins, and gets to the 35-yard line. So about a 15-yard return there by Tyler Miller, and yeah, you're right, the punter Boonder now down with cramps on the field, and he's a do-it-all guy. He's their running back, he's their punter, and defensively, he's one of their linebackers.
Number 7, too, just been out here for PC.
What in the world is going on?
He's cramping up, too.
That's Max Whitcart. So, yeah, I mean, it's not
hot. It's not
hot, humid, or anything. That's normally when you see cramps, but...
Well, I don't want to talk too loud because I don't want the scouts to hear this for PC, but if they fake a punt and run to the right, it is wide open.
For Pella Christian,
yeah. And take note of that.
Still working on Holmberg down on the training table, stretching him out. And you can see on the field Cody Boonder being stretched out for Pella Christian. Whitcart limped off, or actually he's still on the field. Whitcart is for Pella Christian, but he's still trying to stretch himself.
Well, this is going to be a big loss. I mean, I wouldn't think Pella Christian is real deep, much like Oskaloosa. They can't afford too many guys to go down. And there he goes. But cramps, they'll pop up any time here.
Well, you look at the weather, 65 degrees right now, clear skies, and certainly not warm or muggy or anything. In fact, you see a lot of people with sweatshirts out in the stands.
If I go down, guys, we got trouble.
All right, 1st and 10, Oskaloosa. Will Schultz, quarterback keeper, threw a hole at the 40, 45, midfield, still pulling tackler with him to the 47 of Pella Christian. That's a nice hard run by Will Schultz, and gains about 18 and just refusing to go down, Doug.
And here comes Boonder, and I'm telling you, that if he's out of the game, that's a huge deal because he's their dude. on defense.
And Coach Dow just yelling, let's go, let's go.
First and 10, Will Schultz again on the keeper. Right side, through the hole, 45-40. He's met at the 39 and falls forward to the 37-yard line. Another 10-yard pickup for Will Schultz.
Well, here, this is what we talked about, getting up and just going. Don't stop and look over the sideline. Get the play and go. There they go. PC still moving around.
Just shy of a first down. Now Will Schultz is going to go to the left side this time. Stiff arms one defender away. Turns the corner. He's got the first down. He's across the 35 to the 32-yard line. 6 more yards for Will Schultz and another Indian first down.
Keep it going. Keep it going. You got good pace going here if you're Oskaloosa. This is where you hope you did your hills. You did all your conditioning. Let's go quick.
I misspoke on the yard marker. It's at the 31-yard line, excuse me. First and 10. Oski at the Pella Christian 31-yard line. 2:20 and counting to go, third quarter. Pella Christian 22, Oskaloosa 19. Will Schultz now looking to throw. He does. He's got Isaac Schultz wide open to the 20, and Isaac's wrapped up and tackled at the 19. A gain of 12 and another Indian first down.
Well, Pella Christian must be sitting in a zone because that area has been open all night, and I think that they just got that. He's got the deep third, and he cuts inside of him, and it's wide open.
Indians once again are in the Eye Care Partners red zone, and for all your eye clinic needs, see Dr. Jim Else at Eye Care Partners. They're located in Penn Central Mall, downtown Oskaloosa. Schultz again on the carry, and he's just across the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, I ain't got
loss of one. Loss of one on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11. Schultz is right around 100 yards rushing now in this game.
Now, wait a minute. Well, hold on here. They just blew the whistle, and 7 was down. And now the cramp's gone away, and he's going to be able to stay in the game.
2nd down and 11. Here's Tyler Miller. Gets through the hole on the left side, and he's forward to the 16-yard line. Gain of 3, where it'll be a 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Indians.
Coach, I thought they were blowing that whistle for an injury timeout.
Yeah, I did too. They had one of the guys from PC was running over the sideline.
Number 7.
Yeah.
3rd down and 8 at the 16-yard line of Pella Christian. Noah Van Veldenhuizen goes out wide left. Ike Schultz wide right. Will Schultz looks left, slips, now goes straight up the middle. He's across the 15 to the 14-yard line, picks up 3. But now it's going to be 4th down, Doug. 4th down and approximately 6 to go.
Doesn't look like they're going to kick it.
So they're at the 14. They need to get to the 8 for a first down.
Boy, and here's where if you have Aaron Blom, that's 3 points.
Absolutely.
Well, we could let the clock. Run out.
Yeah, we can.
The play clock actually has 1 more second on it than the game clock.
We can sit and get the ball here and start the 4th quarter if we want.
And then look.
I think that's what we're going to do.
Talk it over.
Yeah, they're pointing up there. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't. Oh, no. They didn't.
Oh man!
No.
Look at the coaches are just going crazy on the players on the field here. They snapped it with 1 second left, but they blew it dead.
But they confused them because they were pointing at the clock, and I think Will thought
they had to go.
You're pointing at the clock for me to go. They were wanting him to look at both clocks and figure out that they don't have to run a play. They should have just said no play and waved their arm off.
Right.
Well,
bottom line, they did snap it there, but they say that the clock expired first, so no play. So that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter, a weird ending to the 3rd quarter. But after 3, it is Pella Christian 22, Oskaloosa 19, and the Indians are faced with a 4th and 6 at the Pella Christian 14 when we start the 4th quarter. You're watching Oski football on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Call State Farm agent Wendell Campbell at 641-673-4462.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
All right, we are back here at Lacey Stadium in the Wood Iron Grill press box. Oskaloosa is going to try a field goal with Carson Jensko. A 31-yard attempt to tie the game. The kick is up and good! 31-yard field goal by the sophomore Carson Jensko, who's filling in tonight, kicking for Aaron Blom. And they get a 31-yard field goal and tie the game 22-22 with 1 second gone in the fourth quarter.
Coach, you got a better look at that. Did that sneak inside that left upright?
And she was tailing. She was starting to.
It looked like it had a little side spin on it.
Yeah, it did. She was spinning sideways.
Well, you know what? The bottom line is the stat shows field goal 3 points. So
that's right. Good job, Carson. We're all knotted up here.
Let's look at the total offense here. This is Wade Steinlage doing the stats. And Pella Christian with 276 total yards through 3 quarters. Oskaloosa with 256. Passing is about even, 153 passing yards for Pella Christian, 157 for Oskaloosa. And on the ground, the Eagles with 123 yards, Oskaloosa with 99 yards.
She's close. It's really close.
So, yeah, we're within 20 yards total offense of each other. 276 for Pella Christian, 256 for Oskaloosa through 3 quarters.
And it shows on the scoreboard.
And it does, 22-22.
Twos are wild.
So, a 31-yard field goal to start the fourth quarter by Carson Jensko. And now Jensko will kick it away here for Oski.
PC's adjusted their return team now. They've got 3 guys across. They've really bunched up. Jensko may look to kick it deeper this time. They've stayed away from these deep guys, but they're going to give the ball up at about probably 35-40 if they try a squib kick now.
Yeah, and you got Boonder sitting back here deep if you kick it deep.
Well, if you could try to go to the sideline over.
Well, here's the kick. And he is gonna squid it.
Well, he got a good one.
Took a good bounce at the 30. Picked up inside the 25-yard line. Great coverage by Oskaloosa, and they're going to swarm him down at the 22-yard line. And that was Emils, the running back, who took that kick. And 3, 4, 5 Indians were in on the stop.
Well, that's been effective. So here we go, defense. Let's see if we can adjust a little bit, or we need to get fired up. Did Coach that field goal do anything for him down there emotionally?
Well, I can't really tell right now, guys. It doesn't look like it, but yeah, we played 3, and we didn't even have to play those 3. Let's just play this last quarter here.
All right, 22 all. Fourth quarter underway. Pella Christian has it 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Motion comes from the left, and Jungling's going to keep it himself. And he goes to line of scrimmage, no gain.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Kenny that time. He stayed home and was able to grab Jungling around the waist. And
yeah, I see they rolled up all the backs. Well, when the motion was coming that way, they rolled up to the line. So they're kind of selling out a little bit now, trying to get some stops.
All right, 2nd down and 10. Eagles motion again from the right side. They fake it. Jungling throwing, and it is knocked down again. Isaac Schultz. Oh, they throw the flag. Man, they throw the flag. Isaac Schultz throwing his hands up in disbelief. Another good defensive play, though, for Isaac Schultz, who came in at the cornerback position when Mason Ford exited. And it is pass interference, the call. They're going to throw that against Isaac Schultz. I disagree. But we'll see if they caught it on replay or not. But that is a big penalty right there. Would have brought up 3rd and long for the Eagles. And now it's a 1st down out to the 32-yard line. 37-yard line, excuse me. 15 yards. Jungling from the shotgun, rolling right, throws. It is caught. 40-45, lowers his head. That is, once again, Emils out of the backfield. And he gets just across midfield to the 49. That's another Eagle first down.
Reed Brown on the tackle there.
Back-to-back first downs for Pella Christian. They now have it in Oski territory at the 49-yard line. 11-12 left to go in the game. 22-22. Jungling in the shotgun again. 2 receivers to the right, 3 left. Backfield empty. Jungling, rolling right.
Holding.
Throws on the run. It is bobbled and incomplete right there on the Indian sideline.
Well, Walker Newman got held there. I saw it. And he's kind of talking like, hey, man, get him. But Walker's taking an inside slant there. He's got, I don't know who's the contain guy over here. You got to be careful doing that.
All right, 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. And they hand it to Emils. It closed quickly. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think he did. And then a very late flag at the end of the play comes in. Another flag on the play. Emils got back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be from the spot of the foul, which is behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be that's a big one.
Holding against Pella Christian.
It's going to be from the 48. Well, I'm going to go back to 50.
So it'll be 10 yards from the spot. And they're going to move it back to the 37-yard line. So it looks about a 13-yard mark off there from the spot. So it'll be 2nd down and long for Pella Christian. 2nd and 24 from their own 37-yard line. They fake the handoff to the motion man, and Jungling in trouble. He is wrapped up and dropped back at the 34-yard line. A loss of 3.
A good job by the Indian defense there, rising up. So 3rd and 24 now for Pella Christian. So if you're Oskaloosa, I hate playing soft. I'll be honest. A couple years ago, we played soft, and teams converted 3rd and 15s left and right. I go after them, make them throw it quick.
3rd and long, Pella Christian. Emils in motion, and Jungling keeps it himself.
Now we got some emotion.
And he gets a loss of 1. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, Pella Christian basically concedes there and tries to see if the quarterback can do something on a draw play, but he lost a yard. So it's now 4th and forever for Pella Christian. 4th and like 30-some to go.
33.
Yeah. Wow. To get a first down, they need to get all the way to the 39 of Oskaloosa.
Well, they can't run right on this one.
So punt team is on.
Stay home.
Boonder with the punt. Tyler Miller is going to catch it at his own 40. 45, escapes a tackler. Miller looking for room, crosses midfield, and then he's hit at the 46-yard line.
It looked like he could have bounced that to the outside.
About a 14-yard return there by Tyler Miller.
Good catch by Miller. That's not easy coming up on the ball in traffic. But boy, he was one step back to the right of breaking that thing.
9-10 left to go in this game. Regulation. We're tied 22-22. And Oskaloosa gets the ball here after that Miller return. They're in Eagles territory at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. 2 receivers out to the right. Schultz in the shotgun, I formation backfield, and it's a quarterback draw. Schultz looking for a room, 45, and looks like he's going to be brought down at the 42-yard line, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7, Oskaloosa from the Eagle 42-yard line. So clock ticking, 8:45 to go here. Tie game 22-22. Oskaloosa, it'd be great to score on this possession here, Doug, but I'd like to see him run a little time also.
Yeah.
Schultz drops back, looking to throw, can't find anybody, and decides to keep it himself, goes up the middle, and he's going to be tackled for a loss at the 44-yard line, a loss of 2.
I think there's too much time left, Jamie, to be worrying about the clock. You just got to get a score here.
3rd down, 9 to go for Oskaloosa from the Pella Christian 44-yard line.
Schultz and Spry split wide left. Looks like
Greer and Van Veldhuizen to the right.
Yep. Miller in the backfield. Miller's done a good job stepping up into the line, picking up blitzing linebackers.
Motion from the backfield, and they throw the slant to Miller. Miller then from behind the line of scrimmage throws it. It's caught by Spry at the 35-yard line, and it is very close. This spot is going to be crucial. They're about a half a yard short.
Go fast.
Half a yard short, and the Indians are looking to go for it here on 4th and short, just shy of the Eagles' 35-yard line. So that play, they threw the slant pass in the backfield to Miller. As long as he doesn't cross the line of scrimmage, he can still throw the football. And he did, and connected with Spry. And again, they're about a half a yard shy of the first down. They need to just get across the 35-yard line. And Will Schultz on the keeper. He'll get that and about an extra yard on top of it. On the quarterback keep, 1st down Indians.
Well, good job by Will. That is not that easy when you go from shotgun time after time after time, and then all of a sudden you got to get up under center. Good job by Will there getting the first down.
3 receivers right this time, 1 left. Shotgun again for Will Schultz. He's rolling to his right. Good blocking in front of him by Tyler Miller. Throws. It is caught by Ike Schultz at the 22, and he'll be brought down at the 21. That's another Oski first down, a gain of 12.
And an excellent throw on a rollout to his right. He put it right on the money to his brother there, so good throw by Will.
Ike, a senior, Will, a sophomore. Their cousin, Keaton Flaherty.
They've got 2 guys out here. Run and go.
Their cousin, Keaton Flaherty, also on the football team this year, transferring in from Pella Christian, by the way. Tyler Miller carries up the right side, crosses the 20 to the 18-yard line, picks up 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. We haven't talked about that tonight. Keaton Flaherty is going to be the quarterback of the JV team this year. He's a sophomore, but he's another quarterback in the mix should we need that. And then next year it's going to be a good battle between Schultz and Flaherty, I think, for the quarterback position. They're cousins, and Keaton Flaherty transferring from Pella Christian this year. I understand he's going to be a pretty good addition to our basketball team.
Yes, he's like 6'2 or 6'3 guard that can shoot it. 2nd
down and 7. Will Schultz dropping back, looking left. He throws left, and it is dropped at the 20-yard line by Wyatt Creer. Incomplete. So now it's 3rd and 7 from the 18-yard line.
Big play right here, Jamie. 3rd down, 7. 5:54 left here in the 4th quarter.
22-22. Will Schultz in the shotgun. Straight drop, looking, throws to the right. It is caught at inside the 5-yard line. Falls down at about the 2.
Is that Cooper Spry?
I believe that is Spry over there.
Yeah, he had 7 if he gets his feet back under him.
Cooper Spry with a big reception. The Indians are deep in the Eye Care Partners red zone. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Handoff, Tyler Miller, straight forward.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Indians. Tyler Miller, 2 yards. Well, that was a hard-fought possession by the Eagles, Doug, and they finish it off with a score.
Yeah, Oskaloosa there runs about 3 minutes off the clock, and they get the go-ahead touchdown. Gents go on for a very important extra point here. This has been kind of an adventure on both sides, kicking extra points.
Big score by the Indians. Here's the PAT kick by Jensko. That one is up and good. So the Indians regain the lead on a 2-yard touchdown run by Tyler Miller. It's now Oski 29 and Pella Christian 22 with 5:37 left to play here at Lacey Stadium. You're watching Oski football here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We'll be back with the kick in 1 minute.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
We are back.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James' passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
With 16 bays.
We are back in the Wood Iron Grill press box here at Lacey Stadium.
Well,
short squid kick
finally,
there.
somebody did that. I've been waiting for that. Just grab the ball. The front two lines have been letting it bounce right by him. And somebody just said, finally, I'm just going to grab it.
Yep, and the person that did that is down right now, being stretched out with more cramps on the field right there at midfield.
If I'm Pella's Christian's athletic staff, I'm wondering what was you guys drinking or what is in your diet, because this is not normal.
So Pella Christian will have good field position here, starting just shy of midfield at their own 49-yard line. 5:35 left to go in this game. 29-22 Oskaloosa with the lead. We're live at Lacey Stadium here on the Indians Network. Partnership between Thunder Country KIIC, Oskaloosa News, MCG, in cooperation with the Oskaloosa Community School District and Oskaloosa Video Production Program. With Doug DeCock, I'm Jamie Brockman. Wood Iron Grill press box, and down on the field sidelines is Jay Harms. Don't forget Indians Corner. Every week we'll keep you up to date on what's happening in Indian sports with the latest results, and we'll talk to head coaches throughout the season. This week we'll be talking with Oskaloosa football coach Jake Jenkins, volleyball coach Jennifer Comfort. We'll also talk to the new Oskaloosa band director, Chris Copeland. And we'll talk to the cheer coach and dance team coach as well. That's all coming up this week on the Indians Corner. You can see it on MCG Channel 7 Wednesday at 4 p.m. with a replay later on in the evening. Here's Jungling rolling left under pressure. He throws on the run. It's incomplete, but a flag comes way from the back.
We're going to have there's another guy down with the cramps over there on the sideline, Pella Christian sideline. I think they're going to get Oskaloosa with an illegal contact. It was thrown by the back judge.
What did you see there, Coach Harms?
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but it looked like the way Pella Christian was reacting was going to be against Oskaloosa. But you guys were asking about, our guys fired up. And after that last touchdown, our sidelines really came to life. And Coach Eversmeyer was chest bumping a couple linemen, so he was really into it. So, trying to get them fired up here. And now maybe it is going to be against.
They waved the flag off.
Waved the flag off. Okay, good deal.
All right, so no flag.
Well, there was a pass.
It was incomplete.
Yeah, but I thought maybe if he ran it, there wouldn't be illegal contact, but there was a pass. So anyway, time to move on.
2nd and 10 from Pella Christian's 49-yard line. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Jungling hands it off to Boonder out of the backfield. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he does, and then he's driven back by 4 Indian defenders. Walker Newman leading the charge there.
But Pella Christian has gone away from their bread and butter, and I'm not sure why. Now it's put them in a 3rd down 9. I almost think they're in 2-down territory here.
3 receivers left, 1 right this time for the Eagles. 3rd and 9, and they swing it in the backfield to Boonder. Boonder is hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward across midfield for a short gain. And it's going to bring up 4th and long for Pella Christian just across midfield.
Reed Brown, the safety, read that little swing pass, and he came up hard and made an excellent tackle right at the Oskaloosa 49.
The big play, guys.
Huge play right here. 4th and 8 from Oskaloosa's 49-yard line. Eagles appear to be going for it.
Might see a quick kick.
3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Nope, jungling. Drops back. He's
there's
pressure.
a hole.
He throws on the run, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. The Indians hold and take over on downs.
Yeah, they got away with a hold, too, on that, but we'll go ahead and we'll take her over on downs.
All right, way to go, Maroon.
Watching some of our defensive guys come off the field there, they are pumped up. Walker Newman is headbutting everybody within sight. He's pumped up down there. Made a couple big plays on that last defensive possession. So the Indians take over at their own 49-yard line with 4:17 to go and leading 29-22.
Let's go, guys. We're down to 12 seconds here.
And we've talked about this coming out of change of possessions, timeouts.
Down to 5.
Yeah, they're might just take the penalty.
Yeah, we're going to have to. 1 second. Oh, they snapped it just in time. Will Schultz stiff arms a defender in the background. Oh, spins off another tackle. He's across midfield, diving forward to the 47 of Pella Christian. It's a gain of 4. And that was a hard-fought 4-yard gain by Will Schultz.
Yeah, we were lucky on that. Lucky we didn't get a penalty. And
yeah, I'm surprised everybody was able to get set. Well, here's what do we got now? Timeout?
Well, Emils was down injured, then he hopped up quick.
Yep,
they've got somebody with cramps every play.
Who was that used to be in the Big Ten? Was it Michigan State that used to always fake the cramps?
That was an issue when all this offense, run and gun stuff started. Guys doing that.
Oh, here we go again. Well, they blew it dead.
Well, I tell you, Emils was not off the field on the far side by Pella Christian yet.
Our signal apparently has gone out.
Procedure against Oskaloosa.
So we need to just settle down here. Series is a little helter-skelter.
This is the TV. This is Channel 7. This is right here. Here's a snap to Will Schultz. Schultz, design keeper, turns the corner right side, gets through. 45-40, still on his feet. And he is to the 35-yard line. I'll tell you what, Will Schultz is the one delivering hits on that one, Doug.
Oh, he'll run you over, man. I saw him last year in a freshman game against Newton, and he put on a show running the football and running over people. And he's stepped right in here at the varsity level, and he's running over some guys here. So Oskaloosa now with a first down, and they are on the move again with 3:42. They are in no hurry here with 10 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, remember, PC's down to 1 timeout.
Yeah, they're going to be the ones that are hurting with timeouts.
Will Schultz again on the keeper around the right side. Again makes a couple guys miss and dives across the 35 to the 33-yard line. A gain of 3. Clock continues to run with 3:10 and counting. 29-22, Oskaloosa leading it by 7.
Well, Will needs to just calm down. Let that thing get down to 10. And before you even start moving into position here.
There you go. You called it just right, Doug. The play clock gets to 10, and now the Indians get in position.
Perfect.
And get set. Running some clock. Snap to Schultz. And he's going to try the left side. Avoids a tackle for loss in the backfield. He's across the 30, and it takes 3 defenders to tackle him at the 28-yard line. He picks up 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th and short for Oskaloosa.
Tell you what, we got 3 full years of him running the football like that.
And I'm excited because, I mean, you can see he is one tough runner.
And what a great move by Will. If you noticed, he could have get pushed out of bounds, but he went ahead and gave himself up and went down to stay in bounds to keep the clock going.
Man, smart play by the sophomore.
So again, each play here, the Indians are running down the play clock to about 10 seconds before they get up to the line and get set.
And PC's in a world of hurt with only 1 timeout if they get a first down here.
2 minutes now to go in the game. Oskaloosa with the ball, leading 29-22. They fake to Miller, and then he throws it out in the flat to Wyatt Creer. Wyatt Creer gets around a defender. He's got the first down and more to the 21-yard line, a gain of 7.
That was almost a lateral pass, which could have been disaster.
Well, it faked everybody out. I thought Miller had it at first, and then I thought Will Schultz kept it, and then all of a sudden I see, Creer running
made
with the
an
football.
unbelievable one-handed catch on that. Yeah, they just run her down. This thing's close to over.
Yeah, we're getting near 90 seconds to go. 29-22, Oskaloosa leads it. Pella Christian with only 1 timeout remaining. Oski with 2. And the Indians have 1st and 10 at the 22. Hand off to Miller. Right up the middle, across the 20, across the 15 to the 14-yard line, a gain of 8.
Man, my wife would love this. She hates the last 2 minutes because they take like a half an hour. This one ain't going to take a half an hour.
2nd down and 2 now for Oski, and nearing 1 minute to go in the game.
Yep, just hang on to the old football now, guys.
Yeah, 2nd and short. This is 1 first down, and it's over. So Oskaloosa looks like they're going to survive and really go ahead, Jamie, here.
Well, 2nd down and 2. They run the play clock all the way down to 2, and then they snap it. They hand it off to Miller. He's across the 15. Pulling defenders forward.
Not going to be
down
short.
Nope, they're going to give it to him, Coach.
Oh, wow.
Yep, they're moving the chains. 1st down.
That should be it. Should be able to take a knee now. So Oskaloosa is going to escape, but as Coach mentioned before this is not easy, going and playing a 1A school that's a very, very good 1A school because they're all fired up to play a 3A school.
By the way, the play clock and the game clock are identical. So you're right, Oskaloosa does not even have to snap the football.
I would think they'd use their timeout. Why wouldn't they do that? What if they fumble the snap?
Well, Oskaloosa takes a knee. That will be the final play of the game. Oskaloosa survives at home in the season opener, and they defeat Pella Christian 29-22, the final score. 29-22, Oskaloosa wins to open the season over Pella Christian. They avenge the 51-33 loss a year ago, and the Indians are out to a 1-0 start. Coach Harms, it wasn't pretty all the way, but a W is a W, and the Indians find a way to win.
Well, guys, it doesn't matter what sport you're in. That first one, you got to go out and you got to play, and you got to get through some things and learn from that first game and work on those things, this week, and hopefully be a little bit better next week. They travel to Washington next week to improve some things. But yeah, anytime that you go play, you want to get that first W. That's always big, no matter if it's on the road or at home, and it makes it even doubly nice when you get to play at home and win that first one.
Next 2 games are on the road for Oskaloosa. They go to Washington next Friday, and then 2 weeks from tonight they'll be at Fairfield. 3 weeks from tonight we'll be back home here at Lacey Stadium, hopefully 3-0 on the season. 29-22 final score. Oski with the win. Now you see the team coming over to join the cheerleaders in front of the student section, and they sing the Indian fight song as a group, as a family, if you will, and always a neat thing to see here after an Oski win, Doug.
Yeah, it is. It's become a tradition. The players come over, they all sing that, and you hope you see that a lot this year. So I look for them to make improvements, all teams do from week 1 to week 2. I thought Schultz, Will played well at quarterback. I think we've got our quarterback.
I agree. All right, let's go down to the sideline. Coach Harms is going to chat with Oskaloosa head football coach Jake Jenkins here in a moment as they're working their way toward Coach Harms here. So
He said he'll be here in just a minute, guys. He just gave me a little notion he's going to be here shortly.
All right, so we'll hang on for that. But on your screen right now, you can see there's Coach Harms awaiting Coach Jenkins. And if the cameras can focus in on the football team and cheerleaders celebrating with the student section here at Lacey Stadium, a 29-22 Oskaloosa win tonight over Pella Christian.
Well, you mentioned Doug up there. I agree with you about Will Schultz, about finding their quarterback. He's just going to grow and get better and better every game. We saw a lot of things out of him tonight, and a lot of things out of this football team. So that's going to be very encouraging for this football staff.
Yeah, I think so, and that was a question mark, and I think we saw what he can do. The line, it looked to me like our offensive and defensive line struggled a little bit, but our pass protection was pretty good on straight dropbacks, and so they did that. Our run blocking needs a little work, and then our defensive line. And Aaron Blom's he's gonna solve some of that.
Okay, thank you.
When he gets back.
Well, let's look at some of the game stats here as Oskaloosa gathers in the end zone, and Coach Jenkins, you see there talking to the team, and when they get done there, he'll make his way over and talk with Coach Harms on the sideline. But let's look at the game stats here. And these are kept by Wade Steinlage from William Penn University, and let's see here.
And he was the conference sports information director of the year, which is well-deserved by him, and he does a great job here, and we have all the stats right in front of us here.
All right, so for Oskaloosa tonight, 21 first downs in the game. They had 42 rushing attempts for 176 yards. They lost 30, so net is 146 yards rushing tonight for Oskaloosa. 199 yards net passing. So 345 total net yards for Oskaloosa tonight on 66 plays. Pella Christian, they had 57 plays for 284 yards, 115 on the ground and 169 through the air. And I know passing was something that, they didn't feel terribly comfortable with after the scrimmage last Friday at Ottumwa, but sure looked good tonight. Will Schultz, 8 of 18 for 157 yards. He had 1 touchdown and 1 interception passing tonight. Tyler Miller, 4 of 6. I didn't realize Miller threw the ball 6 times tonight.
Well, you had the attempt in the end zone.
Yep.
You had, I didn't realize there was that many, but.
Well, they say 4 of 6 for 42 yards and an interception. On the receiving side, Cale Holmberg, 3 catches for 41 yards. Wyatt Creer, 2 catches, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Isaac Schultz, 2 catches, 25 yards. Cooper Spry caught 2 for 24. Noah Van Veldhuizen with a reception for 40 yards. Tyler Miller and Mason Ford each caught 1. 21 yards for Miller receiving and 20 yards for Ford. On the rushing end of things, Will Schultz, 27 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
Wow.
Tyler Miller, 12 carries for 37 yards and 2 touchdowns tonight for Tyler Miller. And see if we have defensive stats here. Should be somewhere. Got to find them.
There you go.
All right, Tyler Miller leads the way. Tyler Miller, Colin Snicker, Wyatt Creer, all with 9 tackles tonight. Cody Gunn with 8. Reed Brown with 7. Colton Butler with 6. Mason Ford with 5 tackles. And then Isaac Schultz, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Walker Newman, each with 3 tackles apiece. Those were the leaders on defense for Oskaloosa. You look at the scoring rundown. And Oskaloosa scored the first 2 of the game, both in the second quarter. With 11:27 to go in the first half, Will Schultz connects with Wyatt Creer for a 22-yard touchdown. PAT was no good, and Oski led 6-0. That was a 5-play, 47-yard drive. A few minutes later, with 8:24 to go in the first half, it was Tyler Miller scoring on a 2-yard run, and the PAT kick by Jensko was good. 13-0 Oskaloosa. That was a 5-play, 28-yard drive. Pella Christian scored the next 2 times with 6:29 to go in the first half. Dan Jungling carried on a 7-yard touchdown. And the 2-point conversion was good. That was a 6-play, 68-yard drive. Cut the lead to 13-8. With 2:24 to go in the first half, Cody Boonder scores on a 4-yard run. And the 2-point conversion by Jungling was good. And that made it 16-13 Oskaloosa. And then right before halftime, with literally no time on the clock, Will Schultz scores on a 1-yard run. PAT kick by Jensko was no good. That was a 9-play, 64-yard drive that the Indians did in under 2 minutes and scored with no time on the clock to take a 19-16 lead into halftime. Pella Christian scored first in the second half with 6:11 to go in the third quarter. Jungling connects with Jason Meals on a 13-yard pass play. PAT kick was no good. That was a 10-play, 60-yard drive. And the Eagles got the lead 22-19. And then the final two scores were Oskaloosa in the fourth quarter. 1 second into the fourth quarter, a 31-yard field goal by Carson Jensko capped off an 8-play, 51-yard drive, tied the game at 22. And then with 5:37 to go in the fourth quarter, Tyler Miller wins it for Oskaloosa, scoring on a 2-yard run. PAT kick by Jensko was good. That was a 9-play, 45-yard drive. And the Indians win 29-22, your final score. So that's a look at the stats from the game tonight. And Coach Harms is still down on the sideline. Looks like the chat in the end zone is breaking up, Coach. And Coach Jenkins should be making his way to you here shortly. But as we recap, those statistics and those scores, Oskaloosa with a huge score at the end of the first half, and then another huge score with 5.5 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, and that field goal was big. That 31-yard field goal to tie it up was a big kick, and Oskaloosa was able to survive here tonight. And a year ago they were 0-1.
Yep.
Tonight they're 1-0. So they'll make improvements. They'll get their linebacker back and Aaron Blom and their kicker, and it was nice to see Will Schultz play the way he did. He's got to be a little bit smarter with some of his throws, but he showed he can make throws, and he certainly can run the football.
And I'll tell you what, he is just a talented all-around athlete. Will Schultz is only a sophomore, and you're going to see him contribute big on the basketball floor this winter. He's going to do a lot, obviously, as quarterback. I mean, you can see the offense runs through him, over 100 yards rushing tonight, and they threw the ball plenty of times also. And as Doug said, you work on the timing of the passing game a little bit. The run game is there, it looks like. And I got to expect as the season goes on, you're going to see more touches by Tyler Miller also. Tonight didn't need it so much because Will Schultz was doing it.
Yeah, I think they'll be able to leak Tyler through the line instead of swinging him, because teams are going to look for him a lot of times on that swing. I look for him to maybe slip him through the line and then cut out towards the sideline and maybe get lost in the shuffle that way. But they got to find some ways to get him the ball. Swing passes are, teams are going to be looking for that. But he did a great job stepping up blocking tonight on the passing game.
All right. Looks like coaches are making their way over to the sideline here now. So I lost Coach Harms down there. I don't see him. Are you still there, Coach?
Well, I can't see him either.
Let's see. I don't see him either. But Coach Harms, are you still with us down there?
I saw him with. I
don't see him either. Oh, he's right here.
All of a sudden I couldn't hear you anymore.
Oh.
Okay. Well, if you want to run down there, he's on the sideline. We can hear you.
Is he still there? Or is he gone?
He's still there. So Coach Harms had come back up the press box. We're going to send him back down to the field before Coach Jenkins gets away. Just try to get a couple comments from Coach Jenkins on a season opening win. It's always good to win your season opener, Doug. Obviously, the biggest improvements come between week 1 and week 2 because you can practice all you want and go against each other. But when you actually get out there and play 4 quarters against another team that you haven't seen yet, a team that beat you a year ago, you're able to learn a lot about your team. And you're going to see the biggest improvements generally between week 1 and week 2.
Yeah, and I mentioned it before the game started. There might have been a little false sense of security after facing Ottumwa last week. And tonight, reality came back, and it was a dogfight here, and they now know what to expect. These young guys that are getting some varsity playing time for the first time, even some seniors that have waited their turn, and now it's their time. The bright lights were on tonight, and this was a real deal. So they'll be more ready, I think, for what they're going to face. They might have been caught off guard a little bit and had a little false sense of security from that Ottumwa scrimmage.
So, one thing to work on that comes to mind, and you've mentioned it a few times during the broadcast, but the front defensive line struggled tonight, especially against that sweep play, and Pella Christian was able to get us over and over and over again. I agree with you. I don't know why they went away from it because it was working.
And a very important drive, in the biggest drive of the game, when they had the ball about midfield, they did not run that sweep play one time, and I was really surprised by that.
Yeah, and I don't know if cramps contributed to that. Maybe they didn't have everybody in the exact personnel they wanted, but they went away from it, and Oskaloosa's defense was able to capitalize. All right, let's go down to the field. Jay Harms is with Jake Jenkins.
Oh, his mic's off.
Yeah, I'm not hearing Coach Harms.
I wonder if his mic's off.
Well, he's talking with Coach Jenkins. We just can't hear him.
Yeah.
You can see him on camera right now. They're chatting, but
well, if we got some lip readers, maybe we could.
We're not.
Darn it!
The battery might have died on his mic too here late in the game, so I don't know.
Oh.
Hey, it's the season opener for us too.
Yes, it was. We'll get better.
We make our biggest improvements between week 1 and week 2 also.
Going down to Demon Land next week.
Yeah, I got a road trip to Washington next Friday night. We encourage you all to come and support the Oskaloosa Indians on the road next Friday. We will be there, and we'll have coverage for you right here on the Indians Network. Not sure if we'll have live video or not. It's always tricky when you go on the road whether you're allowed to do that or not. So we're still waiting to find out if we're cleared to do that. But one way or the other, we'll bring you coverage next Friday from Washington of Oskaloosa football. And stay tuned throughout the week to social media of Oski News and MCG and Indians Network, and we'll keep you up to date on how you can follow the coverage next Friday from Washington. But that will be a 7:30 kick next Friday, so we'll have a pregame at 7 and a kickoff at 7:30 for you next Friday. Well, Double D, thanks for your help tonight, buddy. It was fun, and now the season is underway, and we got 8 more weeks to go, hopefully longer than that.
You bet. We shift gears to a little college football tomorrow, but it was nice to get the high school season going tonight, and great win for Oskaloosa. It's good to be 1-0.
Absolutely. So 29-22 final. Oskaloosa wins the season opener tonight here at home over Pella Christian, and again takes the show on the road next Friday to Washington. Big thank you to all of our sponsors who make our coverage possible. We can't do it without them. Big thanks to Wood Iron Grill for sponsoring our press box and feeding the crew tonight. Thank you very much to everybody at Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa. I want to thank our OVP students for working on the broadcast tonight. Our producer has been Camden Silvers. The director, Jackson McCallum. Working on the replays was Gage Cowman. And running the cameras this evening was Haven White. Also, Cale Hoover, Kyle Hoyt, Tyler Hurl, Christian DeWitt, and Austin Vanderhyde. Thank you to all of you. Did a wonderful job tonight on the production and filming of this telecast here from Lacey Stadium on the season opener for Oskaloosa football. Big thanks to my partners up here, Doug DeCock in the booth and Jay Harms down on the sideline. And for all of us at the Indians Network, which is a partnership between MCG, Thunder Country KIIC, Oskaloosa News, as well as the Oskaloosa Community School District and Oskaloosa Video Production. My name is Jamie Brockman. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget, we'll have the Indians Corner for you coming up Wednesday afternoon at 4 p.m. here on MCG Channel 7, and Indians football at Washington coming up next Friday night. Until then, good night, everybody, from Lacey Stadium in Oskaloosa here on the Indians Network.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians, Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill & Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
Stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery for all your outdoor needs. Stam Garden Center will have a fresh supply of a wide variety of fall annuals, perennials, shrubs, and trees to fit any budget. Autumn Acres will be open Saturday, September 21st, and be open each Friday evening and Saturday through October 26th. Autumn Acres has family fun for everyone, so stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery and experience autumn.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonder Lunch. Shop the latest trends at Maurice's. Find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier. Or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central Mall.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Call State Farm agent Wendell Campbell at 641-673-4462.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James Passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians, Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill & Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
Stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery for all your outdoor needs. Stam Garden Center will have a fresh supply of a wide variety of fall annuals, perennials, shrubs, and trees to fit any budget. Autumn Acres will be open Saturday, September 21st, and be open each Friday evening and Saturday through October 26th. Autumn Acres has family fun for everyone, so stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery and experience autumn.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.